Yes. As you may have read in the premise, the four of you decided to adventure together at some point. You know how these things go in this world. Either you're just some commoner or you're walking around doing whatever odd job you can to make a little bit of money. In this particular case, your group came upon a very large sum of money, or larger than usual. You were offered about 6,000 gold to deliver this letter on a 5 days journey from the town you were assigned to a nobleman's daughter. It's been about 3 days into that journey. You've stopped a few times along the way, but there has not been a single town or city since you left. You have been currently traveling across a fairly flat, sort of plain plateau area, quite a bit above sea level.
I vote
with it being open expanse.
Nobleman's daughter, keep the money.
Very, Shava, get out of here. I believe Shava is not in this campaign. Please refrain from becoming Shava.
Oof.
Shava without a girlfriend.
You mean Shava?
Wow.
This ream on my character went on you.
Always ream on your character. You just made it easy. Really, really easy. Not unlike Spine Ripper, but, you know, he was designed for it.
He's not to be taken seriously.
He was meant to be a joke. Regardless.
You're canceling that you got like
why don't you all take this brief moment to introduce the physical appearances of your characters to each other?
Actually, I was going to say, I actually forget.
I actually forget.
You may want to look into that.
everybody's new but me, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they're all new characters except for Leslie.
No, mine's old.
Who to us?
Old for you, new for us.
Hmm.
They're polar opposites. They're polar opposites. Sure.
Right.
He keeps open the fucking campaign things.
Sovalex sounds like a drain cleaner.
What is your name?
Hello,
fucking Francis?
hello. Yes, I am human. I like to listen to human music.
Oh, human music.
My hobbies and pastimes are human things.
Human work.
I like human food. I like human clothes, and I am totally 100% human myself.
Can you twist it and you can pull the cast?
Which
Only
one?
hear him in this ear.
Oh. That.
Jay, why don't you go next while Tyler's figuring this out?
Okay, I am playing as a elf who is what the fuck is the race again?
I have mine.
What is it? Shidarkai. So like the goth elf kind, that race. I just wanted it because she can teleport. But yeah, I have weird skin. I have white hair. I kind of have like darkish skin, and I can teleport, and that's all that fucking matters.
I love it.
I don't talk much, and I'm kind of to the point, and I don't like bad things. So if you step out of line, I'll pipe up real fucking quick. And that's about it.
I'll fucking repost wisely this time because I didn't last time.
Wait, do I have to go directly off of this? I didn't do that in hair color.
Oh, it's big. Why is it so big?
Oh, well. I looked at my notes. I went with blue eyes, blonde hair.
Shall I reintroduce Leslie?
Well, I don't think you need to. Well, maybe for Tyler. Or just
Tyler
get a
wasn't
picture.
Yeah, Tyler wasn't here.
Yeah. Fucking faggot.
Do we go next, or Tyler? Did you want to go?
I already said blue eyes, blonde hair. I made an Aladrin.
What are those?
It's a high elf?
High elf, okay.
Higher than high elf.
Damn.
Ohio smoking
So
Leslie.
like Snoop Dogg as an elf. Oh, great. So now I can hate Tyler's character.
Now you get to be the racist.
Exactly.
Now Tyler is the subject of the racism.
Exactly.
How the tables have turned.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah. Yeah, she's blonde hair, blue eyes, pale skin. She's an autumn Aladrin. So she's dressed like in autumny colors.
Fucking Nazi.
Autumn Nazi. God damn.
And personality-wise, she is a sweet, naive cinnamon roll.
Ooh.
Oh.
Sounds like fun.
Really trying to pull off the cinnamon roll. I'm eager to see where it goes.
Cinnamon rolls make me puke.
RJ, I kind of have to admit, after I made this character, I realized I just made Asia.
Oh,
Asia?
fair enough.
Alright, well.
That was not my intent, but I kind of realized afterwards after describing it, I just made Asia.
So, Leslie's, what, fucking 9? Is that how old I made her? Leslie's a small child.
I don't know, man. Check your notes.
Hold on.
Coom.
It's for you to know.
10. She's 10.
Oh, wow. Such a difference.
Yeah.
Mm.
She's a lot more boisterous, very outgoing, tends to get into trouble because of it. Just a little bit, like a normal kid, except she looks absolutely not like a normal kid at all. Like, outwardly, you look at this and you're like, what the fuck are you? And just for
drugs.
For Tyler's sake, she's half dragonborn, half tiefling, but she usually doesn't talk about it unless someone like explicitly asks her. It could get her to focus. And yeah, she's basically a fucking weeb character because she plays the Shawnee set in that.
My character. Sorry.
What?
I just remembered something else I forgot to mention about my character.
Oh, go ahead.
She's a pacifist.
Oh, no.
But yeah, otherwise, other than being like chaotic because she's a kid, she's generally like she has good intentions.
Nobody, me, when I play a one-shot, because I usually play male characters, I'm a woman now.
I have the TTs now.
I have TTs.
Here, let me just detach mine and hand them over to
Oh, yes, you have lost your boob cards. Ooh, hope you get the harem ending, boss.
He's a kid!
Hey,
A word for that.
Shota is a genre.
This is the anime.
It doesn't help that Leslie's anime is fuck.
The goth, the cinnamon roll, the lolly.
Oh, we're archetypes.
No, you guys
Would
really
you just
are.
fucking call it
You are.
You guys have
I
accidentally
will
created
have
a horror
RJ
monument.
drive me to your house so I can kick your ass. I'm not calling any of you senpai.
Desu, yeah, baby.
I will Nico knee you into hell.
I will Nico delete your kneecaps.
It's fine, I don't need them anyway.
Oh no, Senpai didn't like that. You better delete it before he deletes your
This
virginity.
is Leslie in a nutshell. Thank you, Ethan. Call me a lolly again, I will actually murder you.
Lolly.
Not you, Tyler.
It's okay when I do it, but not when he does.
I know, but you'll do it just to aggravate me. From Tyler, it just feels dirty.
Why?
Because I know you like lollies. And I can't fucking imagine you wanting to fuck Leslie. Now I want to delete her picture from the It's just there. God.
Come on, he's not into it. Leslie's not a trap.
He said lolly, not a trap.
I wholeheartedly agree, Quinlan. That has been the one shot for today, folks. Thank you so much for coming out. Like, comment, and subscribe for more excellent one shot content, and we will see you.
Ethan, shut up and DM.
Sorry, Quinn. That was meant to go here.
No! Delete it.
I mean, I could delete it.
Yeah, somebody delete that shit.
Delete is the fetus.
I'm not adding Leslie again until it's deleted.
The fuck? Here we go.
We'll wait.
Yeah, hold on.
I got it.
Oh, I was gonna.
Thank you.
I was gonna add my own.
God damn it. Archie.
Oh god.
Oh, it's gone. Okay.
Oh, I'm not gonna keep it. Yes.
My insides hurt from that.
Oof.
I mean, they're gonna say yes, but give it a half hour.
I'm good.
Yes.
I'm good. Story
Are
time.
you ready, kids?
What story? I thought this was a horror anime.
Fuck off, Ethan.
Oh, yeah.
Those don't have
There's no
stories.
story. I don't know. Bakemonogatari
no
had a pretty good story.
It did. So did the Sobi no Yuko Yo.
Pokes the other 10-year-old kid in the group.
That's not a child.
Pokes the other 10-year-old kid in the group.
That's a 30-year-old man wearing child skin.
What's your name again?
Clearly.
Who gave you that name? Why?
Why?
Why though?
Why?
I mean, like, my parents called me Leslie because my hair is blue, like The Rock.
Were your parents rocks?
No?
Yes, I say that in character.
My parents were not rocks.
Okay.
Celine's confused. She's not sure what she should be doing in this
I'm
situation.
confused too. Why? What made you think my parents are rocks?
Because you have rocks for brains.
Uh-huh.
That's not very nice.
That was the point. I said rock just to not act all special and stuff. Precious stones are just fancy rocks.
If you want me to be nice, pay me to be nice.
I'm 10 years old. How much money do you think I have?
We'll work something out.
I'm gonna duck behind the only genuinely nice person.
Ah, yes. Hide behind the infidel.
Ducks behind Celine.
Yeah, you might want to pick something else.
Yeah, you also don't sound 10 at all.
Oh my god, you guys, you both showed up at the campaign using the same voice. One of you needs to go and change.
Oof.
Celine, help me. They're being weird.
This
It's
is
kind of freaking me out.
this is normal. I'm perfectly normal.
Celine agrees and just nods her head.
If I played some music, would it be better?
The only thing that's abnormal about this party is the two of you.
What? Why do you think? Oh, is it because of how I look?
Perhaps.
Well, suck it up, Buttercup.
No.
Good, the fabled double
You
racist.
can pay me to suck it up. But you have not.
I'm not gonna pay you to not be racist. That's stupid.
Well, then, unfortunately, we have agreed to disagree. Your incessant whining will not change anything. Either pay me or shut up.
Why do you want me to pay you?
Because I have no friends. I only have money as a friend.
Well, maybe you need to learn how to make friends.
Pay me.
No! That's not how friends work. Toss a coin to your witcher.
Toss a coin to your apathy.
Toss a coin to your apathy.
Can I perceive to see if it's fake or not?
There is a check associated with that. Let me double check what it is.
Ah, you knocked me back to one.
You can make an
again.
investigation check against Quinn's spell save.
Invents. I'm looking. Okay, I found it. 16.
That coin is extensively fake. Doesn't even. It just goes right through your hand.
Duff will then look at you and then walk over. Her smile will just like get kind of menacing. If you ever try and give me fake money again, you will not wake up the next time you sleep.
Leslie's gonna start like nervously strumming just to like calm herself down because stuff's fucking creepy.
That's the point of her character. Good.
I thought we've been walking this whole time.
You have.
No, we've been bickering.
I'm just hiding in the back because you two are over here.
Interesting.
I don't know what you're talking about either.
I can just imagine those two in the front, her in the back, and just me in the middle, completely confused about what's going on.
That sounds fairly accurate. Anyway,
Okay, no.
it's been about 3 days of this. The more this is actually, I'll freely admit I didn't feel a need to check anybody's character. I just sort of trusted you all.
If I give
And this
you,
is fine with me. I'm just kind of wondering how the four of you remotely agreed to adventure together.
if I give you 1 gold piece, will you stop being creepy?
I suppose that will work.
I need a guarantee here, okay?
I can make no guarantees, but I will certainly put in a decent effort.
1 gold piece. Just stop being fucking creepy.
If you so desire.
Go ahead and add 1.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
We'll
Look,
say Celine picked
how
up
and
the
why
kids
you
and then
format
the
is up to
grapes
you.
destroyed Dawn.
The grapes.
They were like, oh, look, a party, making money. Let's just fucking do it.
Be beyond the
So
realm
they
of
weren't creepy
possibility.
at first, but now they're starting to show their true colors because it's been 3 fucking days of this.
3 days in the open plains.
Phoebe, I'm assuming that your character is the one that recruited mine. Just like you just went up and was like, "Would you like to join us?" And I was like, "Sure."
I was saying Celine would have gotten me because you said she was like mother figure cinnamon roll.
So,
No, I said she was naive.
Like,
upon paying Dove 1 gold piece, she will crouch down, clasp her hands on your cheeks. Oh, aren't you as cute as a button?
I didn't say you needed to compliment me. I'm just saying you need to stop being creepy.
Your hair is beautiful.
Celine's actually gonna run over that
Your
and just
skin complexion
real-
is
Isn't she
wonderful.
You sound like you want to skin me and sell me to some exotics trader. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Please don't
I'm trying to be nice to you.
do that.
Celine's gonna like kneel down and hug her. Just like, isn't she just so adorable?
Yes, I suppose I could agree with that, you infidel.
Celine's just gonna smile and tilt her head.
I might be 10, but you're a little boneheaded, aren't you?
I appreciate your compliment.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to this one.
Oh, my mistake. I'll go bother the other one then.
What does 10 have to do with it? I'm 200.
I'm 200.
You're what?
Celine's 200 years old.
What?
Do you know how long elves live?
I'm 150. So.
Quit! Quit! Bullshit! You are no normal human being.
Oh,
Fix,
yes.
Quinn's statement there.
The
Just
elderly,
hang on.
the elderly, the elderly ladies and the spring chickens.
No! Leslie's fuck, she's gonna die.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if there was accidentally a group of antagonists here. Anywho. Yeah, I know, but let's face it, he's giving off the...
He might be, his body might be 10.
No, are we going full anime? Please no. As long as we're going semantics and not anime, that's fine.
Don't let me eat your body.
Maybe I'm gonna have to ask you to not.
I'm scared.
Anyway, guys, we'll say you spend most of the day in a similar fashion, mostly bickering, hiding from each other, not understanding the deep complexities of compliments and insults.
Whatever
And-
you mean.
I wonder who that was directed at.
At this point, most of you. Anyway,
I can't help it if my character lives in the dark universe.
I mean, you can help that. You just decided not to, and that's okay. Anyway, the sun's starting to get low in the sky. It's approaching dusk. And up on the horizon, you actually do see the first town you've seen since departing from your previous destination. And it is bright, it is loud, you can see little lanterns floating up from it. There's big paper banners. You can't read what they say from here, but it looks lively.
A town.
Oh, heck yeah, are they partying?
I wonder if they have chocolate cake.
I'm gonna go make some money!
I like chocolate cake. Let's just turn around. And Quinlan's character is struck down by lightning.
Quinlan, you fool. What kind of DM do you take me for? I think I wouldn't account for you idiots trying to circumvent it. Slowly starts pulling out second adventure that has a deadly tag written on the front.
And Leslie's intensely interested.
I want chocolate cake.
I can make money!
Do you think do you think they have cake?
Buy me chocolate cake, please.
Do you not? Are you poor?
No. I just like chocolate cake.
Why can't you buy yourself chocolate cake? I gave you a gold piece.
It's better when I don't have to pay for it.
And you
Is it?
Instruments?
I've never heard that before.
Help me make money, play some music, and then I'll buy you chocolate cake.
I will try.
But if you're shitty, I'm gonna make you stop.
Detached in psychotic version of Ace.
Oh no.
Precisely the same motivation.
Which one? I thought there was two.
No, it's Shidokai and...
That's right, yeah.
If he had said elf, it would have been like, which one, but...
Alright, so yeah. Celine will just march on without a care in the world.
Fantastic. You guys approach just as about the sun's dipping beyond the horizons, about halfway down. Dusk is here. And yeah, there seems to be a full-fledged party going on. There are colorful decorations hung up everywhere. There are people just flooding the streets.
Leslie's eyes light up.
They're all wearing these completely decorative festive masks, kind of loose festive clothing, again, various colors, usually very bright. There's dancing, there's singing. You can see a giant fire in the middle of town in a fire pit.
Big anime eyes with all of the shinies in them.
Celine goes to try to find where she can get one of them.
Oh god. Dove crouching behind Lazuli. Wow, this looks like fun. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
I said stop being creepy!
Oh, I'm sorry. I was attempting to be social.
You don't have to attempt to be social if you know it'll just not work.
I
thought
not
he
know
was
it
doing a
would
good
not
job.
work.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Celine's looking for masks.
Okay, so the second you guys enter town, one of the figures approaches you. Hey, newcomers! What are you guys doing in town? Where are you guys from? Are you guys not already partying?
Just passing through!
This individual is pompous and needs to shut their mouth.
What?
I'm sorry.
rude.
Pay me.
Good one, buddy. Anyway, what? Passing through? Come on, you gotta join the party. Everyone's gotta join the party.
I will
Is
join
there
the
music? Is there a place where I can play music, please?
I will join the
Play
party
music
if
anywhere.
you pay me.
Fuck yes.
A good one. That's a good one. So you guys gonna join or not? We could get you guys some masks. We could get you guys...
How tall is this individual?
This human, about 6 foot.
Okay, Dove will walk up to him and put her hand on his shoulder. I implore you, you must pay me before I join your party.
Celine's already off dancing in the middle.
It's not a
Middle
party
guy.
like that. It's one where you dance and eat things and hang out with
She
people.
will turn around with a menacing grin. I require payment.
We'll get to payment. But it's not this town.
Meanwhile, do any of you notice that Celine's not there and is actually dancing in the middle of the party right now?
No one fucking cares, Tyler.
Quinn, this individual is just going to stare at the coin for a bit, like their mask is going to tilt down. It's going to tilt down and stare at it for a minute. They're just gonna hand it back to you before returning their attention to the other two. Oh, what do you foresay? We can get you guys all gussied up. We can get you some masks, some clothing. We can show you where. Well, I mean, everywhere's the party.
Well, how much is it gonna cost us?
It doesn't.
I want chocolate cake.
I'm sure we could scrounge up some. I think there's some in the banquet hall. There's lots of stuff in the banquet hall.
No, there's always money involved when it comes to town-wide parties. That's
If there is
it's
no
like a whole
chocolate cake,
thing.
I will hurt you.
What?
Yeah.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I didn't realize this was time. Holy shit. Oh, god damn it.
I'm Tyler.
I don't like this guy's
I had homework due.
Yeah, I was trying to do simultaneous, but I got distracted with the campaign, but I didn't realize it was timed. None of the other ones have been timed.
Oh, fuck.
Take it from me, trying to do something else while you're in a D&D session either turns you really quiet or you just don't do what you were supposed to be doing.
Yeah. Well,
I have tried.
This is my lesson.
Times. Learning the hard way. What do you guys say? Should we get you suited up with some masks right away? Come on, it'll be fun. Take a load off. You guys look tired, ragged. What, have you been sleeping under trees?
But, Dov, have you been to town festivals before?
No one ever paid me to be.
Right.
Well, have
Let's
you
get
ever
you guys
passed
follow
through
me. We'll
it
get you
before?
set up. No problem. No problem.
Just point out where it is and we'll make our ways there ourselves.
Nah, come on. I'll take it. It's no trouble. It's no trouble. We don't want you getting lost in all the hullabaloo.
We'll be
One of us is
fine.
already lost in all the hullabaloo.
I hope she gets lost forever and never comes back.
That's horrible.
She's an infidel and deserves it.
Why do you keep saying that?
She's an infidel.
Well,
This one needs to lighten up.
why?
Where's my chocolate cake?
I mean,
Well, no, my character doesn't like Tyler's character. But
He's more on personality, and he's just projecting that onto her image.
and I'm in it. Am I an infidel? Whatever that is.
no, you are a child.
Yeah. But okay. What is an infidel?
Someone who should be burned at the stake.
Right.
So
Enough of
it
that
seems
downer
really-
stuff. Come on, guys. I'll need you to get your mask fitted.
I
Come on.
said just show us where it is, we'll find it.
I'll show you. Come on.
I don't like
He's just gonna start walking off into the
I
crowd,
have
excitedly
not been paid
waving
to
for you
like
guys.
him yet.
Every couple of feet,
No,
he's gonna
I mean,
turn around
like-
to make sure you guys are there. Just wave you over.
He's giving off weird vibes like you give off weird vibes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Keep your guard up. I'll go
We
after
all
them
die
too.
and get burned alive and have our ashes eaten by monsters.
I would rather not have that happen.
I mean, chocolate cake.
Sure. I'm following after too, by the way, but I'm very
I
suspicious.
figured the three of you were just following and bickering.
Dove will just kind of drift with at the thought of chocolate cake.
Yes, delicious cake.
Chocolate cake.
Yes.
Yeah, so this guy's going to lead you through, and you're going to pass through a lot of people dancing in the streets, a lot of public intoxication, just... Oh boy, these guys are just going to town. Selena's probably wandering aimlessly through the crowd, if I had to guess.
She's dancing, trying to talk to people that are inebriated and not really understanding what they're trying to say to her.
Yeah, no, anytime you try to talk to an inebriated person, they're just going to kind of mumble something. They're going to sound very upbeat, but you can't quite... It's a jumbled mess coming out of their mouth.
Dove will grab Tyler's character by the collar. Leave the drunks alone. You can't communicate with them, infidel.
She's wearing a mask at this point, by the way.
She's actually not.
Oh, she's not? Okay, never mind.
Yeah. That is a key thing. You have not found a mask yet. Everyone else is wearing them, but there's not a stand or anything so far.
Yeah, so I will grab you and drag you along.
Celine's just gonna.
Oh,
Celine's
it's
just gonna
Celine.
pout. Celine will perk up.
I don't know if I
Very
want a
proud.
mask.
I want chocolate cake.
I know you've told me about 20 times.
I still don't have any.
Well, we're gonna go get some. Have patience. My goodness. I've never
He's
met an
gonna leave
adult
you
that
here.
is patient as someone my age.
You can pay me to be patient.
I already paid you to not be creepy, and you're not doing
You
that
paid
very
me
well.
for one singular task.
Yes.
More tasks require more payment.
Yeah, but you're not doing it very well, so I'm not gonna pay you to be patient.
Oh well.
Yeah, you keep following, and you're led past what you would usually expect. The town's not super big. It's fairly small, larger than a village, but much smaller than a city. You pass what you expect around here. There's a general store. There's, some stables. There's a tavern, typical fashion. Of course, there's that large bonfire that you guys passed on the way in. Or not passed, but you could see from a distance. And it's sitting in the fire pit, and that's where a lot of people are gathered. You get a couple of people, various masks. You get a bunch of guys in like jester masks singing along, playing their various instruments. And
Leslie's improv
you're saying, let me
calm
check
herself
something.
down again.
Dove will crouch by Quinlan's character. Do you think that fire would be good for burning infidels? Ooh, wonderful.
Why would you answer like that?
RJ.
Yes.
So while you glance at the fire, you notice there are some logs, as you would kind of expect from a fire this size. But some of the pieces, they're definitely wood, but they're not shaped like logs. Some of them are a bit more rectangular. Some of them look a bit splintered, like they've been broken up. And you can almost swear you see a wheel in there.
A wheel.
A wooden wheel, along with some other beams and...
Yar. They lit a pirate ship on fire.
What do you see, tall, creepy person?
What do I
RJ.
see?
like
What?
the wheel of a vehicle.
Oh yeah, I know.
Not a steering wheel.
Yeah.
Let me clarify that.
Yeah, if you put your ear closely to the fire, you can hear it say "Yar!"
Har, it be driving me nuts.
Pirate fire.
Is his name Bojack?
I mean, okay, I don't really, unless they like burned a merchant cart or something. Unless there's like corpses in the fire, I'm not gonna really pay any mind to it.
Can I roll
I'm just
to
telling you
smell?
what you look. I'm just telling you what you notice based on your passives. Exactly.
Can I observe harder?
Wait, what's your passive?
You can make an active investigation roll at that point. Yes.
Sure.
Celine wasn't looking at the fire. Only two members
Observe.
specifically mentioned looking at it.
Observation. Observe harder.
Oh, well, I should. All right, I would have said Celine was definitely looking at the fire. Fire's like hard to burn.
What's the check I need to make? Investigation.
Investigation.
All right. You want to sleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna-
that was part of her backstory, or not backstory, but that was part of her
Try
features,
to take
right?
your charger with you.
Like she has a
All right.
So you did look at
into
the fire.
fire. I know it's nature, but I thought it was also fire.
Another 16.
16. That's pretty good. You can discern that's definitely the broken pieces of some kind of transport cart. In fact, it looks like there's a few sleeping bags and backpacks and various other supplies, a pouch.
What are you tall people looking at?
Celine is going to grab Lazuli and pull her close.
And
What?
There's something wrong with this town.
That's what I kept saying. You kept saying you wanted chocolate cake.
Stay close. The chocolate cake might not be safe.
Okay.
It's at this point you guys hear a voice from only a couple feet away, like, are you guys coming? Come. Yeah, no, I get it. The bonfire is great. You can dance around it in just a little bit. Everyone's going to love it, but we got to get you guys dressed up.
Why?
Come on, it's in the spirit of things.
Why are you rushing
we will
us
run
so
up
much,
towards
sir?
I'm not rushing, but, we want everyone to be in the spirit of things. No. Nobody likes downers.
Remember, no Russian.
No, everyone turns to with M16s.
Every party needs a pooper, that's why we invited you. Party pooper. Party
Yeah, we'll keep following.
suspiciously.
Suspiciously. He starts leading you guys towards what looks like the mayor's office, some sort of mayoral office, and starts going towards an alley behind it. And at that point, both Dove and Celine, I believe, checking stats. Yeah, Dove and Celine. You guys hear off to the side, hey, you guys, over here. Yeah, tall ones.
Dove will immediately shuffle over to the voice.
Celine will do so.
And I can do that rather stealthily.
Oh, yeah, the guy doesn't even notice.
Yeah, Celine will just will just immediately walk off. Like, hey, what's up?
The voice isn't far. It comes from a side alley. And
As Dove notices Celine shuffling with her, go back and be burned alive, infidel.
He was calling me too. Don't hog all the fun.
Clearly he was talking to me. Your dumb big ears just overheard it.
But just pout. They continue on their way without saying anything.
The two of you come up, and there is a hooded figure about 6 feet, and he's gonna pull his hood down, and before you stands this very ragged and slightly manic-looking half-elf. His eyes are bloodshot. He looks like he hasn't slept in days. His hair's all frazzled. He's got dirt on his face.
Did
Where are the other two?
Eat too much chocolate cake?
Well, I didn't know if Slavex was still following the guy, and I don't know if I noticed the other two leaving.
So specifically, those two were the only ones who heard him because he was trying to keep his voice down.
Yeah, but I don't know if I noticed them walking away.
Possibly. Depends on exactly how stealthy they were trying to be, because they're both fairly stealthy. I believe Dove is at least. So not so much.
Plus 11 to stealth.
Oh, Dove could slip away, no problem. But yeah, I could say like Salvex sounds like he's pretty intent on getting a mask. But Laszlo, you might notice Celine kind of looking off to the side and shuffling off.
What was that? Slavex, wait. What was that?
You stupid elfses! You don't take my precious!
Anyway, Celine sees this injured-ish person and immediately starts fussing over him, trying to, what's wrong? Are you hurt?
What do you need? Swat her hand down a little, like, no, shut up, keep your voice down.
Dove will flick Celine on the nose.
I'm just gonna keep with Slavex. I don't know where the other
bad infidel.
Would you two stop arguing for 5 seconds? Where are your other? Did you not bring the other two over?
Why would I bring them over? You're a weird, suspicious person.
I thought you were only calling us.
I was trying to call all of you, but I also need to keep my voice down so these masked freaks don't hear me.
Celine will immediately shout out to the other two.
Dove will wrap her hands around Celine and just start punching her noggin.
The fuck?
No. Bad infidel. Stop. She might be emotionless, but she's still active.
I'm going to say there was enough there that, at the very least, Lazuli, you picked up what quickly became a muffled call from Celine.
Suffix, wait, stop! Somebody called us. We gotta go back. No, let's go back.
That's just the lizard blink, the
One eye at a time.
The one eyelid blinking followed by the other one.
You can hear, like, the moistness, like in cartoons when lizards blink, just...
It's just...
I don't like these guys. They're freaking me out, okay? And I don't want to split up our group, no matter how freaky you and Dove are. Okay, let's just go back. They can find us later. It's fine. It's not like we have to go right now.
He's moving forward. He doesn't seem to notice you two have stopped.
Let's go.
At this point, he's like joyfully skipping towards. It looks like a warehouse behind the mayor's office. Not too big.
You're gonna regret that.
Have you ever been in a party before? I don't mean
That's
a party
a totally
like
normal
this. I mean
human
like
party.
an
I've been to
adventuring
many
party.
human parties.
Yes, I do normal human things.
I mean like adventuring parties, not this kind of party.
Oh.
You don't split up. Especially not when you're 10. Dummy.
Don't split the party. Rule number 2, don't split the party.
Especially not if you're 10 years fucking old.
What?
Grabs his hand. Let's
What?
go back. We can
What?
go
What?
get our masks.
Lazuli, remembering one of her former partying experiences. I mean, yeah, I like to make bombs, but don't split the party.
Just the wise words of the bomb rogue.
Ooh.
Bullshit.
Ooh.
It's not bullshit. He's asking suggestions.
You fucker. That's a 16.
Thing that normal humans do.
It's
Why wouldn't he do
17.
it?
I rolled a 17. Yeah, fuck off. Just let's go.
Just like grab his
Lazo,
hand
you
and start
100%
dragging
know
him.
what he just tried. I believe that's a part of suggestion, right? Or is that only
I, mean,
the other
I know it's a part of charm.
person? Is that also a thing with suggestion? It calls it out obviously in another spell, so yeah, Lazuli just doesn't change her behavior at all then. The guy's gonna pause and turn around. Huh? What? I mean, the warehouse where we keep the masks is right. Wait, where are the other two? Your friends leave already?
They went ahead of you.
The bathroom.
They went to the bathroom.
He's gonna like spin around ahead of me. Wow, they're fast.
Yeah, you better catch up to them. We'll just follow.
Ha, yeah. Are you guys coming or what?
Yeah, we'll keep following. How about you catch up to the other two?
I mean, if they're already there, then they're already there. But you guys are pretty far back. I don't want you getting lost in the last like 20 feet. That'd be silly.
I highly doubt we'll get lost in the last 20 feet.
So you need to use the bathroom.
I need to pee. I'm gonna run.
Oh, why didn't you say so? The bathroom. She's left before I could tell her where the bathroom is. Yeah, and he's gonna start skipping off towards the warehouse again.
I'm gonna duck into where I heard the voice.
Yeah,
Oh my god, okay, you're here.
it's not hard to find Celine with Dove wrapped around her mouth. Like, shut up.
I'm
shut up,
still
shut up.
like slapping her No.
Yeah, he's just like bobbing
bad.
around her head.
You
like,
are
giving her, like,
bad.
attention.
Bad puppy. No.
Stop it. Slavex was being dumb. He wouldn't come with me. He went on ahead.
Celine just got
I
tears in her
really
eyes,
know
trying to
this.
muffly say, "Well, why did you do that?"
I don't know. He's dumb.
Dove will look at Leslie, then look at Celine, and then go back to flicking her. No, bad puppy.
Why are we back here? Why are we not still following?
We're talking to the creepy man who has no chocolate cake.
Hi, creepy.
Leslie, you also see this ragged-looking half-elf, same as I described to them, bloodshot eyes.
Oh my god, are
pale.
you okay?
What? No! Nobody in this town is okay. Are you? Wait, did you say one of your friends went ahead? No, you need to go stop him right now.
To. He refused.
No, you don't understand. By force, if necessary. You cannot let him into that warehouse, man.
I grabbed
Nobody
his
comes
arm.
out that place the same.
I grabbed his arm, but
Why?
then he yelled to the guy,
What
and the
happens
guy
at
was
the
being
warehouse?
weird. And I had to get away by saying I needed to use the bathroom. I don't know what to do.
Man, I don't know. I was just passing through with my own party. I decided I was tired. I just went to go take a nap. And they said, oh, let's join the festivities. I said, yeah, no, I'll join you guys later. I'll take a nap. And, everyone was fine with that. But when I came back and I met up with my friends again, I swear to fuck, I didn't recognize him. Look, I don't know what's going on in that fucking warehouse, but anyone wearing one of these masks is a fucking lunatic, all right? I don't know what the hell's going on here, but I ain't getting caught, and I just can't. Oh, my God, you gotta go stop your friend. He becomes like one of these psychopaths, you might never get him back.
Celine's just like, they seem nice enough.
Listen, no, I can't be.
No, I definitely got weird vibes from them. Just like I get weird vibes from you, Doug.
No shit, there's weird vibes. I haven't been able to leave. I tried to grab my cart, and it's fucking gone.
They burned it.
They burned his cart?
Yes, there were sleeping bags and carts in the fire.
How are we
They're
gonna
actually
get out
cutting
of
off
here?
escape routes. Okay.
Anyway, all of you stay here. I will go retrieve the obviously not 10-year-old child.
Wait, what?
And without... Okay, I'm going to roll for stealth. 25.
We'll have a very, very, like a 1 decibel Pink Panther theme playing as you walk through the alley towards Salvex.
Yeah, I'm gonna go collect the child now.
Okay,
I'll go with her.
No, don't go with me. I got it.
I'm gonna say, Dove, you're
Stealth.
quick enough that you can meet up with them,
Invisibility.
like at the warehouse door as this guy is.
I'm gonna like.
Like,
Is there like a trash can or someplace to hide near the door?
Carpet box.
There's a bunch of there's just a mess in the alley nearby.
Yeah, I'll hide there, and then I'm gonna snag the child and pull him into the alley.
Okay, that would be a contest between. I'm gonna make it.
A 10-year-old in this fuck.
10-year-old. He should have disadvantage because he's 10.
I mean, I'm gonna give you it. I think I'm gonna give you advantage for getting the drop on him.
Oof.
Yeah, no, RJ is definitely getting advantage for surprise. Let's see. Let's just make it Dex versus. Make it. I'll give Quinn the choice of athletics or acrobatics.
And what do I get?
Athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
I'm going to go acrobatics because that's +8.
Good.
Good luck, Quinn. You're gonna need it.
18 + 8.
Yoink.
One hand comes out like the Grinch and just whoop.
Woo!
And you can both hear the guy just kind of. You can hear the door to the warehouse open, and you can hear him go, "Okay, buddy, this is where." Buddy,
Buddy,
thank God,
buddy.
did he get ahead of me too? Wow, you guys are fast. And he's gonna. You can hear the door close behind him.
Get ahead of me too.
I've been playing too much Java. The first thing I thought of was when he went in the warehouse, I should burn it down.
Note to self: these guys are fucking idiots.
Going into the warehouse is unadvisable. There is no chocolate cake in there.
many robots talking to each other. This is Google Home and Alexa having a conversation.
This is HAL 9000 and Skynet arguing.
Yeah.
Dove's eyes will go black. Listen to me, obviously not small child, who is clearly some type of demon. If you do not do as I say, I will kill you with chocolate cake.
The best way to die.
No, wait. That's not what I meant. Yeah, that's not what I meant to say. I apologize.
Brain stuck on chocolate cake.
There's a weird man who says going into the warehouse is inadvisable.
Had a bit of a spine ripper moment there.
Well, she's unemotional, but she's not perfect.
Nobody said unemotional doesn't mean perfect. It's just funny that it's like spine ripper. It's like, I'll kill you with cake. Fuck.
Wait, that's not what I meant. I'll kill you with the pain of 1,000 cake.
If you throw a temper tantrum, no, chocolate cake would not work. I will use a knife. Listen to me, small child. I am your elder.
By a lot, maybe. Wait, how old are you? 10 with a million quotes.
So yeah, what are the two children doing? The two actual children. Well, the 200-year-old child and the actual.
Well, the two children are currently split. Salvex is currently talking to Dove, and you and Lazuli are currently standing in the alley with this.
I'm gonna ask if this
very
man needs any healing.
That's what I meant. I was calling Selena a 200-year-old child.
So Dove will say to Salix, if you be nice, I'll steal you a mask. Fair enough. Now,
Certainly acts like a bratty 10-year-old.
if you're good. I will try my best.
I'm Slytherins.
Fucking Slytherin.
Fucking Slytherins, am I right?
There are 4 types of high schoolers.
Puts on mask. Oh my god, Metal Gear.
Nerd.
Oh my god. Oh my
Oh,
god.
Miss Galene. Sorry, Miss Galene.
Oh, he's a tiny child, so it's just like, oh my god. Metal Gear.
I asked the strange man if he needs any healing.
Do you require healing?
Are you okay? Do you need food?
I will sneak my way back with the child quotation mark. I was trying to get a Colonel. I'm trying to get a mask at the festival. But I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting them to take me to the warehouse.
God damn it, Quinn! Don't.
Sorry, not sorry.
Are you liquid snake or solid snake?
Oh, he's solid snake.
Will Dove turn you into liquid snake? If you misbehave.
Snake!
Snake liquids.
Alright, I just need to rewrite a few things. What was the plot of Metal Gear Solid 3 again?
Something about the Patriots, the boss
Something
dying,
about a long ladder and some
a very
old
long ladder.
bees.
Some weird boss fights, an old man with a parrot.
Okay, I think I've got it. You're now climbing the liquid ladder.
Yeah, really. A guy, his name was like Vulcan or something. He was sort of gay, like not like in the insult way. Like he was actually sexually gay. That's canon, but hey.
I'm glad.
Well, actually, it's funny because, like, just off topic, like, literally, there's an alternate scene you can get where if you disguise yourself as his general, Rykov, he gropes your dick, and he realizes that it's not Rykov because your dick isn't his dick. And that's what gives you away. Like, no shit. Just saying.
Holy shit, full stop.
So
This is not his dick.
Oh, Hideo Kojima.
yeah, because he
I fucked that dick.
he had a
This is not
secret.
my-
He had a secret affair with Rykov. So if you knock him out and disguise yourself as him, he'll grab your dick because he's like, wait a minute, That's not the right penis.
You're not my
It's an imposter.
Wait a minute.
I'm just telling you, that's
Penis.
canon to Metal
We
Gear.
don't recognize it.
Great.
Recognize this penis. You an imposter.
Yeah,
right. For a brief
oh
moment.
god.
Metal Gear
I just
Fiddle.
remembered that. I'm just like, oh yeah, that your dick gives you away in one of the missions.
Not the way you would think it does.
Exactly. Yo.
My disguise is impeccable. My disguise self is impeccable. Feels penis. You're not that person. Oh no.
Time for me.
That's how we should solve Waterdeep. Who wants to grope JB Nevercunt's penis?
No.
We'll always know if it's him. Or head of disguise can't hide that
because
Nick.
he went to the bathroom.
Ahead of yeah, it should be Tyler. Tyler's massive fucking investigation skill and perception just does that be his dick? It is not. Oh shit.
Isle has claws. Isle has talons, so that might not be advisable for grabbing.
Are you saying you don't wish to severely injure the penis of JB Nevercunt? Of course it's going to be the right person. It's Ayal. He sees everything.
He sees everything.
He sees all. I can see
Even
the future.
these- Did you know Ayal can see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Yeah, it seems like it. I mean, that was my best joke in like a week. Anyway, the half elf's gonna look at Lazarus and be like, "What? No, I don't need healing. I need to get the hell out of here." But if you guys are stuck here, I suggest you do the same and find a way to vamoose before shit gets, sideways.
Well, why can't we get out the way we came in?
Did you not notice there are people everywhere? This party is happening all over town.
Yeah, but what do they do to you if you try to leave?
Oh, no, I haven't decided to try yet. I'd rather not be noticed.
Well, I mean, I could turn invisible, and I think I could turn one other person invisible.
Sure, if you want to risk it, by all means, you can try.
But that's only two of us.
I can show you a few back alleys to help you get around a bit, but I'm not trying to stick around for too much longer. I've been here long fucking enough. Hey, you have no idea what it is like trying to escape from people who don't fucking sleep. But yeah, you guys arrived like
he's not
halfway
back
through
here.
that spiel.
RJ's still in the bathroom.
I was probably like lightly slapping you in the head.
Yeah, you do. She's just giving you a knuckle sandwich.
Right under the chin. I don't really care what you guys do in this town, but I'll tell you one thing. Don't get a mad if you value yourself. Oh boy. Nothing good comes from this.
I don't want to die. I've got other
Have you
things I need
spoken
to do.
to a single
I
one of
was
these
going to the
freaks?
bathroom, but I just thought of this. Phoebe, your character needs to start playing Hotel California.
Why?
Because it's a song about being trapped in a location you can't leave.
Oh, I know. Oh, you're right.
Now.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, one of the lines is "You're welcome, but you can never leave."
Check out anytime.
But you're checking, but you can never leave.
You can feel free to try to just walk out, but I've never seen it work. And I'm not eager to try myself. And like I said, these fuckers don't ever sleep, so I can't just sneak out at night. Just.
Sounds to me like you should be more stealthy.
What if I
Haven't
started
gotten
acting
like
like
that.
a savage animal? just like crazy. Because when a lot of people see me, they think I feel like they think I'm gonna do that, and then I start talking, and they're like, "Oh,
You really want to draw attention to yourself?
that was my point.
Depends on how many people you can distract. This whole city is a fucking party.
I can make a lot of noise with my instrument." What? From who?
I can provide that for you if you require it.
What?
Celine's not happy about this turn of events.
Oh,
Dog will look at Celine.
But what if they're innocent people under the masks?
Dove will look at Celine. Nobody cares about your opinion. Keep your mouth shut.
Can we try taking one of them and taking the mask off and seeing if we can't,
Celine
verify they aren't people anymore?
Celine actually gets pissed, and then she casts light on her bow staff and smashes it and slams it in the ground.
Dove will blink and look at her. Is somebody throwing a temper tantrum?
No harming innocent people. That's a no-no.
I could charm one of them to come over here.
By the way, like I said, her staff now has light cast on it. It is now glowing.
Oh wow!
He's going to take off his cloak and try to throw it over the staff. Are you stupid? Are you trying to get us caught?
Celine's just confused.
What part of stick back and don't be noticed did you not understand?
Would you like me to slap the puppy again?
The puppy?
Sorry, she turns it off.
His cloak back on.
Thank you.
Listen,
Dove will
really
walk over.
but I don't want to see more. Well, something tells me
Celine and
like
begin
2
slapping
hours
her
early.
again. No, bad puppy.
Celine
I
just
don't really
has-
care what you do.
Well,
I just
Celine
didn't want to see more. Well, it looks like only 2 of you are innocent, but still, more people fall to whatever fucking charm is under those masks, man. These people are freaky, and I don't like it.
But what if we take the mask off?
I don't know. I've never tried to get close enough because they do not stop being in groups.
What if I charm one of them to come over here?
Dove will wave her hand. Don't worry. I will take care of it. And I'm going to stealth off onto the roof.
Okay. Pretty easy.
Don't kill them. The point is to prove a theory.
What will you do now that you're on the roof?
It's always in groups, right?
Yeah, from the roof, you can see it's... If you have ever been to a house party, it's literally like that. There's just...
actually,
large clusters.
I have a better idea that just came to mind. I'm going to go back to the beginning of the town where we met the guy who was like, "Come on, hurry up."
Mhm.
So I'm gonna make my way back to see if he's there, or I'm gonna try and find him.
Yeah, but he might have noticed it.
We weren't
We weren't
there, and then he
actually
went
in front of
back.
him?
He went back to the beginning of town. Well, I'll scan for him
see.
from the rooftops.
Sure, mate.
And my other question is: was that guy wearing a mask?
The half-elf you were talking to?
Yes.
No. No, that's how you saw his eye. That's how you saw his eyes and face. He wasn't wearing one.
All right then. Then I will scan for a small group of masked people.
Or give me perception with advantage since you have a vantage point.
I'm afraid you're going to game again.
Per +5. 19?
15? Well, depending on your definition of small, you can find one that's about 7. That's about the smallest you can spot. There's a couple of them kind of all bunched together in one of the alleys near the tavern.
All right.
Everyone else is like 10 plus people, and that's if they're not just spilling out into the main crowd.
I will head over that way. We'll see. I'll fall off the roof, and I will tap one of them on the shoulder.
Sure, they'll turn around. Yeah? What's up, man?
Pardon me. I appear to be lost and not know my way around town.
I can see that. What are you doing just in the alley? Are you part of the party?
Oh no, I just arrived.
Oh, that explains it. You haven't gotten your mask yet, have you?
No,
we need to
I
remedy
have not. Could you and you alone take me to where I get the mask?
Ha! Me.
I get nervous around lots of people.
He's gonna look around at the party and be like, I got bad news for you, buddy. There's lots of people everywhere.
Oh yes, I'm trying to remedy my fear. But I'd feel better if I just went with someone singular.
Why don't you make me a persuasion check?
All right. Persuasion. Oh, yes. What the fuck? 14.
14. Sure, I could take you there. He's going to look down his drink and pass it off to one of the others. You guys hold that for me, and if you drink it, I'm going to slap you with the cup. And he'll start leading you off. It's not a very different path from where the first guy took you. It's just slightly off to the side. And then it's roughly the same path past the fire and various buildings.
All right, then. So, right before we get to the warehouse, is there anyone else around, or is it just him?
The warehouse actually is surprisingly abandoned for the most part. It's just you and him, and, well, your group, like, 30 feet away.
I am going to hit him with my rapier, non-lethal.
Sure, make an attack roll.
All right. And it should, because he's not going to see it coming.
I don't see why it wouldn't.
Yeah, if you're following him, it would kind of be sneak.
Yeah. Well, he's basically, he doesn't know I'm going to attack him.
He has no reason to suspect at the moment.
17? No, might be 18.
18. Okay. Don't roll your damage.
Yeah.
Because you're going to thwack this guy and he's just going to collapse like a sack of potatoes.
Oh, okay.
Is he still pretty?
He does not have high health.
All right. Well, I didn't know. I was just making sure.
It's fair. That's why I just cut you off before you needed to roll damage. No, you just drop him.
And I am going to stealthily drag him back to the alleyway.
Okay. And Dove comes up to the rest of you with just one of these guys just dragging behind him.
Oh no, is he okay?
We'll take his mask off.
Hey, I will take his mask off.
Okay. You're gonna, when you grab under the mask, there's a very slight resistance, and you're gonna pull it off, and his body's gonna like jolt for a second before going completely limp.
Mm-hmm.
And
Still breathing?
he has no face.
He has no, like, what do you mean, like, no face? Like, just, there's no...
Literally just a blank slate of his skin color.
Leslie fucking covers her mouth. And
There's no holes, there's no nothing. It's like if you took an action figure and just, you haven't painted the face on yet.
Yeah,
Wait till I
Leslie's
figure out
only
what's wrong with
screaming into her mouth.
What's wrong with him? So I'm going to try to figure out what's wrong with him.
Sure.
Somebody's help.
Celine, roll me Arcana.
Arcana?
Dove is going to, like, poke his non-existent face.
Feels like skin. There's definitely still a skull in there.
Oh, modified 20.
Modified 20. You're getting a very faint magical, like almost like remnants of magic from around his face area. There's certainly something magical about that area. It's a bit hard to tell. It doesn't feel like a spell, at least not one you know of. But something about it just suggests that this isn't how he used to be.
Yeah, that's a bit obvious.
You say that, but you know, living mannequins are a thing in D&D.
Can you fix him?
So, Celine's just kind of going to tilt her head and then try. She's going to think about trying to remove curse. It's really the only thing I can think of doing.
Okay, so you'll cast Remove Curse on him, and nothing happens.
That's all I could think of. I don't know any other spells that could...
How can he breathe without holes in his face?
How can he breathe?
So, what's the plan, guys?
I don't know.
What's the plan?
It sounded like you guys were briefly discussing what you were going to do next, and then just all fell silent at once.
Well, he doesesn't have a face.
I mean, that is in fact what I told you.
Celine's going to try to wake him back up.
No. Dove is going to tackle Celine and start slapping her.
Just
No.
restrain him and then wake
Bad
him up.
puppy. Bad puppy.
Let me help him. He's hurt.
Lazarus-
You cannot help him. He is beyond your help,
Lazarus is
silly
gonna start
infidel.
restraining him.
I will tie him up, and then we will wake him. You naive infidel puppy.
Celine's just bursting into tears at this point.
It's just kind of sitting in Dove's hand at the moment. Dove, you turn around and Lazuli's already finishing a knot on this guy.
Oh, good child.
Thank you.
If I find chocolate cake, I will share it with you.
Thank you.
Even a good thing at this point.
Celine's just in tears. Do I get chocolate cake?
No. You will be burned alive.
Why?
Because you're a bad puppy.
What did I do? I'm trying to
Everything.
Helping people is the right thing to do.
Can you make sure I tied the knots tight enough? I don't want him to.
I will check Lazuli's knots.
They seem reasonable. There's one that you just tighten a bit more just to make sure.
Well, with that, I will kick his non-existent face.
The body falls over like a doll with no
Nothing?
reaction.
Can I do a medicine check?
Go for it.
Alright.
I was going to say I was going to do that, but...
I could do that too.
What's the one where plus 8
20,
medicine?
21.
21. Medically speaking, this person is catatonic.
Can I put the mask back on?
They are alive, but entirely unresponsive. Okay, the dagger's gonna stop dead in its tracks as soon as it hits the mask. It hits the mask and just doesn't go in.
What is it made out of?
One's made out of wood.
It's made out of...
Yeah. I mean, it's certainly.
Put it on the ground.
Put it on the ground. Put it on the ground. No, I put it down. You can
Put it on the ground. Leslie's gonna try stabbing it with
Okay.
her longsword.
Got your longsword, you swing down, and just thunk. It feels like all you did was slap a piece of wood with a rod instead of a sword.
It should have snapped.
For it. Nice. The most you can tell is that it is magical.
All right, I will try an Arcana check.
Go
All
ahead.
of us trying our con.
The fuck, 17?
17. You're not familiar with the exact enchantment on it, but there is certainly some sort of charm on it.
All right.
Exactly how powerful and what exactly it does, you're not sure.
Put it back on his
It
face.
seems,
Scare me.
yeah, it's certainly a powerful charm.
I will.
Charm spell.
I will take my disguise kit out and use some of the paint to just go ... smile.
That Scarier! I don't like it.
Dove will look at Lazuli, unhappy with her work, and then draw two angry eyebrows over it.
Where you guys are? Probably about 60 feet diagonally. Oh, it is.
There's people dancing all around it.
Idea. Give me the mask again.
It's on the ground, I think, isn't it?
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself,
Okay.
and I'm gonna run back to the bonfire and throw it in the bonfire.
Okay. You huck this thing, you just yeet this thing right towards the fire. It flies up, it lands in it. There is now a mask in the fire. It is not burning. It is, once the mask lands in, you get a couple people like turning their heads towards the fire and just kind of staring at it for a minute, and then they just go back to dancing and drinking and whatever else they were up to at the moment.
I go back. Did anything happen to the guy?
He is limp and lifeless. Lifeless is in behavior-wise. He has a pulse.
Celine's just like really torn right now. She really has no idea what to do. It's like, can't we?
You know what? While I'm
Can we leave and
still
get help?
invisible,
Like, find more qualified people for this?
while I'm still invisible, I'm gonna go head to the warehouse
Okay.
and try and slip in.
So you pull at the doorknob and it does not budge. It feels tighter than locked.
Like it's a part of the wall?
It's definitely not part of the wall, but it doesn't have that like little jiggle room you would get with a typical lock. It's like, it's as if there were three
Sealed.
deadbolts in it. That's how sturdy this is.
I'm just surprised that the kid's been on his own for like 5 minutes right now and he hasn't been kidnapped yet.
But
I mean, she's invisible at the moment.
yeah, I'm invisible. Can I talk while I'm invisible without breaking it, or?
I believe so.
I'm gonna go back. Guys, get me into the warehouse while I can still hold this up.
What are you doing?
I want to get into the warehouse while I'm invisible, not waste a spell.
Okay, is there any windows or anything to the warehouse?
Chuck me through.
Huh?
Yeah, there's a couple.
All
Like
right.
2 on each side.
Are they open or no? What is
They're a
it?
bit dusty. No, they're closed and a bit dusty.
I will fire an arrow at one of them from afar and break it.
Yeah, just
in.
make a
Yeet
make a
me
range
in.
attack.
Yeetus the fetus.
Oh, the group.
The fuck? Actions. 11 plus 5. So 16.
Yeah, you shatter one of the panels. It's roughly at that point, not like a moment after the shatter or two, you can hear somebody wandering around. Hey, did anybody drop a mask in the fire? Somebody lost their mask. Does anyone not have a mask?
Does anyone not have a mask?
Had somebody drop their mask?
Covers my mouth. I am not breathing though.
Lead me into the window.
How about instead I grab you and then throw you up so you can see into the window as opposed to throwing you in and then having no way to get out?
It should note the window's only a couple of feet off the ground.
Oh,
Yeah,
then
why
I'm
not just
crawling.
You could just lift Lazuli and she could see in.
I want to crawl in.
No,
I can crawl in.
Just
I
like you
crawl
can
out.
look in normally.
Yeah, just look in.
The worms crawl in, the worms crawl out. Through your stomach and out your mouth.
But yeah, I will hold you by your invisible ankles so you can only look
What do I see?
You see a fairly, kind of surprisingly empty warehouse. Like, it's a concrete floor. There's definitely shelves around, but there's nothing actually on any of the shelves or anything scattering the floors. There's nothing in there. Not that you can see.
Let me in. Let me in!
Maybe we should just light the warehouse on fire.
Made of stone, so I mean you can try.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my disguise kit to try and make one of the masks that they're using. Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna try to make a duplicate mask. Interesting.
Yeah.
I would like. I'm just gonna say, yeah, that makes sense. You can make something that sort of resembles. It's a little less decorative, but you think it should do the job.
All right.
Nobody's really paying attention that much.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. So I'm going to, I don't know, I'll grab a piece of scrap wood. You know, because you said there's like some clutter around the warehouse. And I will make my way over to the bonfire and ignite it.
Mm-hmm.
And I will walk back to the warehouse and go, "Woo, party!"
Should I back up? What are you doing?
Oh no, I put you down. I didn't take you with me.
I could still crawl under the window if I want to.
You can try.
I'm gonna light the warehouse on fire. So I don't know
Yeah,
if
that's why I said, "What are you doing?"
I don't think
you came
that's-
back.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So I'll come back with my firewood and I'll look in the inside of the warehouse. There should be stuff in there, right?
There's empty shelves.
Are they-
It's literally surprisingly barren.
Are they wooden shelves?
Look it, yeah.
All right, then I will slip in through the broken window and ignite some of the shelves on fire.
Okay, yeah. So you'll slide in, kind of dodging the little shards you made. It'll take like a couple of seconds for each one. They're kind of thick, but they catch.
And on that, I will leave.
Okay.
How are we gonna figure out how they get the masks on them if the building they used to do it is burnt down?
Just watch and see what happens.
Okay.
Elaine's just confused at what this is accomplishing.
Yeah, Dove will make her way back.
committing vandalism, kind of, and she does not know what this is supposed to accomplish for the people that.
Dove makes her way back.
Mission accomplished. I have lit the warehouse on fire.
Anything else you guys need me to do while I am unseen?
No, you have done quite an exceptional job.
But I didn't do that much.
Be quiet and take the compliment.
Thank you.
Celine's just gonna smile that the fact that we didn't have to kill the guy, and B, that it seems that something's going right.
So the masks can't be destroyed. They can't be burned. They can't be cut.
It takes about a minute and a half while you guys are contemplating things going correctly before a couple, about 20 or so people start spilling into this part of the alley. They don't seem to be doing anything of any organization. They're just kind of literally like spilling in. Some of them are walking with drinks. Some of them are singing. One of them's playing a lute.
Dove wearing her makeshift mask. Woo, party.
Is Leslie still invisible? Like,
Hear one voice from the lower crowd going, "Yeah, that person gets it."
Celine will start dancing.
Dove will walk over to Celine. No, you are bad.
Celine will start sulking.
Sulking and dancing.
Sulking and dancing. But I thought I was a
Dancing.
good dancer.
You can hear they don't really seem to pay much attention to you outside of one guy calling back to Dove. But one of them does actually start wandering over towards the warehouse, like right towards the window.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is the guy still on the floor?
Oh yeah, no, he's tied up and just laying there in front of you guys.
As for the guy who's making his way to the warehouse, is it a masked guy?
He is, and I should mention he's within line of sight of the rest of the group. This whole group is spilling deeper into the alleyway.
Yeah. I will make my way to the roof. I want to party on the roof. We like to party. We like to party.
Oh God, we.
The
fucking song
it starts raining Vanga buses.
The song just starts playing in like C minor.
So I will make my way to the roof, and I will non-lethally shoot the guy going to the warehouse.
Sure, make an attack roll
to knock him out, because I don't want to put the fire out.
Oh.
I think you can declare any attack as non-lethal. I'll allow it for the one shot.
Okay. Mod 20.
Mod 20, yeah, you catch this guy in like the shoulder blade. He just kind of bounces off the wall and hits the ground.
No. That is partying
which
wrong.
Does quickly catch the attention of some of the other guys in that group. And you hear one of them go, whoa, somebody ain't chill right now. Who's firing arrows? Who's going too hard? Who's doing that?
Don't
Who is it?
just put the bow away.
So while this distraction stuff is happening, I kind of want to test trying to leave while I'm invisible.
Okay.
And for like the last maybe 20 minutes I have with it.
Oh, so you're going to try to make your way to one of the edges of town?
I guess where we came in.
Okay, so you're going to try to make your way out that way.
Yeah.
Sure. So you pretty easily managed to weave your way through most of the crowd. In fact, a couple of them bump into you, but they either don't seem to notice or they shake it off as bumping into another party goer.
Okay.
You get to the edge of town, and you're now standing at the edge.
Yeah.
Roughly where the buildings end. What do you want to be doing? Just keep walking?
Leaving.
I just want to see what happens if something happens when I leave. Like if I walk out of the perimeter some.
Okay, you're going to get maybe 10 feet out, and somebody's going to call, hey kid, where you going?
Am I still invisible?
You look down and no, you can see your own hands again.
What the fuck?
Oh, it's anti-magic.
Outside of the town?
Yeah, it probably dropped your spell.
Kid, do you not want to party anymore? Come on, it's fun. There's drinks, there's music, there's dancing, well...
I gotta go find my parents.
They're probably in the crowd.
No, they're not here. They're definitely not here.
But then what are you doing here?
I just yell, I gotta pee and run.
I gotta pee.
So Leslie books it. Just hard. And make a deck save with disadvantage.
What?
Ruh-roh,
What
raggy.
the fuck?
You can check in, but you can never
I
leave.
gotta pee. Do I have to roll again?
You have to roll again.
Fuck!
Hotel California is just a negative Yelp review with a guitar solo.
What did she get?
A 3.
My first one was a 3.
3. Leslie, you're booking it forward. You have no idea what's going on. You're trying to make it look like you have to pee. And when you look up again, you're just next to the bonfire.
What the fuck?
One of the people kind of like lean down to you, like, "Are you okay, child?"
No! Don't touch me!
I'm not touching you. Do
Don't touch
you
me!
need food or something? You need food, a glass of water or something?
So, as Lazuli is freaking out,
Staring down this, we'll say it's a bear mask. She's just staring at this thing like 10 inches from her face.
as you're freaking out, you feel a hand touch you. Be still, puppy.
I'm not okay. I tried to run, but I couldn't get out.
It's so Duff will lean down and give you a makeshift. So she's wearing like a bowl, is what she made. A bowl mask. I will give you a fake makeshift bunny mask. So you can blend in.
Fucking bunny ears by my 2 sets of horns. Yes.
Yes.
You look like a jackalope.
As you're handing her this mask, the guy in the bear mask she's talking to is like, "Hey friend, where'd you get a spare?"
Oh, you don't know?
Excuse me. They don't do spares around here.
Oh, no. I'm just using my craftsmanship. I like to make masks when I party.
I don't think I'm
Oh, you made your own. Okay, that's cool and all. A bit of a slap in the face to our mask maker. We could have made you some. Dalton to join the festival, but like, I'm sure you were offered masks, but you just decided to make your own. No, that's cool. Yeah, no, that's
Leslie's definitely having an existential crisis, knowing that all of the people who are masked in this party don't have faces. She's just straight up like shaking.
Oof.
Right in the middle of the crowd. Okay, that's dumb.
Celine actually. Wait, is Celine?
Well, you know what? Let's answer your curiosity. Dove, oh, I'm sorry. Is my mask not suitable? Then I would like to wear yours, and I will yank his mask off.
just make a general dex roll.
13 plus 8.
Okay. So, okay, that was closer than I thought it was going to be. You pop this guy's mask off. Again, a little bit of resistance. As expected, he has no face, and he immediately ragdolls to the ground. And there's a very sudden silence as everybody stops.
I'll just take it and just slip it back on him.
Child crying intensifies.
Dink.
The guy just kind of lays there for a second before kind of like jolting back to life. Just being like, oh, whoa, okay, that is, okay.
Celine's gonna see this and then immediately go to try to find the other guy's mask and put it back on him.
I am fucking crying.
Crying at the other guy's mask.
What?
Oh yeah, no, right.
Somebody else
He
took
put
it
that
out
in
and was
the
like,
fire.
no, there was another guy who took it out and was walking around like, who lost their mask?
Well, I mean, the last you physically saw of it, you put it in the fire. The last you heard of it, it sounds like somebody might have fished it out.
Okay.
But yeah, he kind of jolts back to life and is just kind of like, what? Okay, no need to be so anti-chill, man. That wasn't cool, like, at all.
Oh, I like sharing when I'm at parties.
Cool and all, but, like, look, the masks are made to order per person. It's not really cool to go tearing other people. Look, I gotta go. Just don't do that again, all right? Don't do it again.
Okay.
He's just gonna leave. I mean, she certainly went off to look for it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's that half-elf standing next to you. is.
What kind of
He cares enough
psychotic
to
shit?
literally wrap his he cares enough to literally wrap his cloak around you and tie it and put an arm around you. Like, yeah, no, you're not drawing attention to us, you creepy little fuck.
You creepy little.
Dove will make her way back to.
Good for you. It's, by the sound of it, none of you are actually very good at distractions.
By the way,
There is an
after
unconscious-
you say that, you immediately
Practically
hear,
lifeless body sitting
who
next
has
to
a dropped mask? Who has a dropped mask? Sir, where'd you go? Just at the top of her lungs.
Or someone else go, oh, no, is that your mask? I found it.
Oh, thank you.
You see it like pop up in the crowd with an arm, like, oh, this one? Yeah, I found it.
Thank you.
I'll make my way back to the alleyway.
The person will walk over and hand it to you, like, yeah, you should get that back on immediately. Yeah, you don't want to go losing your mask during the festival now, do you?
No, thank you very much, sir. And then she'll walk off.
pretends to put it on.
No, she doesn't even do that. Yeah, she'll
Okay.
walk back and then put the mask back on the guy.
Okay, interesting. So, much like the other guy, he's just going to sit there for maybe 10 seconds before kind of jolting back to life. Well, as much as he can, given,
He's tied up.
you know. He is tied quite tightly. He's just going to kind of squirm on the ground like, I got
No,
it.
it's cute.
What's going on, man? Generally,
Oh, you're
kinda
back! You're back!
around,
Just gonna hug him while he's still tied up. Like, oh, you're okay.
Dove coming back will kick Celine. No, bad puppy.
the guy's just kind of squirming around and generally making a ruckus.
Dove will put her foot on him to stop him from squirming. Oh, do you not like to be tied up when you party? I heard this was a very popular party method.
Guys, I tried leaving and it didn't work.
Tell me, fun party man.
I was invisible, and then I ran out, and then I wasn't invisible, and some guy yelled at me, and then I ran out some more, and then I showed up by the bonfire again.
Who's running the party show? Who is the head party honcho?
this is so not cool. What do you guys got against a good time? You like terrorists or something? Jeez, man, just let a town have its fun.
Dove will
You're the terrorist! You don't have a face under your mask!
Dove will crouch down. Yes, we are party terrorists. Take us to your leader.
At this point, the guy's just going to kind of go quiet and curl up to the best of his ability and just sit there.
Liam's gonna lean over to Lapis and be like, "Is party terrorist a good thing?"
It's roughly at that point a fairly large swath of people can be like you guys hear like running footsteps coming towards the alley, a lot of them.
Sounds like we need to move.
Yeah. Okay.
The half elf's gonna roll his eyes and be like, "Oh my god, you idiots can't do anything! For fuck's sake! All right, come with me. I know an alley they don't check." He's gonna start running off.
I'll follow him.
The elf's just gonna pass you off to Dove and be like, "Bring him." Oh no, he was referring when he said "bring him." He was referring to you,
Yeah, I'll grab him and carry him.
a tied up guy.
No, not the tied up guy. I mean, we can take him if we need him.
That's up to you.
I take him. I have
The half elf
some
hasn't mentioned
Well,
anything.
I kind of feel like, unfortunately, this is like a hive mind thing where one of them knows where you are, they all know where you are.
Okay.
If we need another one, they drop like potatoes anyway.
Alright.
So I'm getting a lot of one of us type of things. So I kind of feel like if we take him with us, they're just gonna know where we are.
Weird sir, are there any houses in this town that are too dilapidated for people to be dancing in?
Guy's just gonna kind of turn to you and just put his finger over his lips, like, "Shut up, just shut up."
What?
And he's gonna peek his head around a corner.
I will try
Come on
and
this way.
thieves can't to Lazuli.
I'm not. Do I know Thieves' Cant?
I don't think you do.
Not a rogue, so I would assume new.
No.
No. I mean, I'll try it anyway.
Why do I have languages as none? It should be 3 fucking things.
I want to fix that, but Thieves' Cant's not one of them. So you have no
No,
idea.
it's common,
No idea.
draconic, and whatever the fuck tieflings have. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have no
Repairs.
idea what the fuck Dove is doing.
Just hand motions.
Like hand motions, slight like stretching of the face, a few mouthed words, and you're just like, what? Yeah, no.
I just had a dumb idea. You know how some people who know Spanish and English really well speak like Spanglish?
Spanglish.
Yeah.
I could like to imagine that Leslie speaks Drafernal sometimes.
Infernal.
Like mixes up Draconic and Infernal because
Oh god.
That's up to you.
just whatever word's easier.
No, just I'm sorry, but I just thought of just this dumb scene. Just us all moving to an alleyway. Spine Ripper standing in the middle of the town looking at the bonfire. I've tried to leave about 5 times now, but I'm still here. Hold on now.
This is almost as bad as the shit pit.
Wait a minute. There's no bread here. Looks at a party goer. Poke bread.
Eats them.
Sounds about right. But it doesn't eat. Come on, Spine Ripper doesn't
Sorry.
eat right.
Rips. Fucking Bread Ripper.
He turns into bread, rips it up, and throws it in the bonfire.
Nobody said there was no bread, so.
Oh god.
There's definitely a lot of alcohol. I'd imagine there's food. But I don't know who's eating it because they don't have faces.
Yeah, you need a mouth for that. You're missing part of the requirement.
Somebody did mention a lot of food.
Yeah, really.
There's a lot of booze cups going around.
Who do to you?
Yeah, how do they eat?
Excellent question. Let's hope you find an answer.
I'll be right back.
The half elf's just gonna lead you to just like into what's clearly one of the more residential districts, and just lead you into a house after sliding past some more festive rows because they are all over the main streets.
Is one of those partygoers wearing a trench coat?
No, but one of the banners seems to have a mustache and is sweating.
One of the houses is sweating.
One of the houses.
The house you're in is awfully sweaty and muscular. I can just imagine just like we're on a boat and it's just fucking Geraldo sweating nervously. Him, boat noises.
I like to imagine that with current part, just like, Gerald, did you say something? No, why? No, why?
What? No.
I could have sworn I just heard you say boat noises.
I don't recall. Maybe you're hearing things, friend.
I like the idea that Gerald has no idea what's going on either. Just like, what? I didn't say anything. Anyway, so you guys are led into one of the houses by a back door, and the house itself is just completely empty of people, and it is a little bit dusty in here and a bit musky.
I don't care.
The air's not exactly clean, but, you know, there's like cobwebs in the corners, and there's furniture here, definitely, but that's about it.
Dove is still trying to thieves' cant to Lazuli.
Starts speaking Drafernal in confusion.
Do you not understand my hand signals?
No,
Oh, I was trying to calm you down.
that's very sweet of you.
Do you need to be calm? You want me to help?
Nobody needs your help, you infidel puppy.
What were you?
Celine's
I
casting.
was going to say that I would protect you and everything would be all right.
Thank you.
Celine's casting calm emotions.
Dove will punch you in the face.
I guess first everybody needs to make a wisdom save.
I don't think you need to manipulate me to calm me down.
I'm going to punch Celine in the face to break her casting.
I rolled an
Right now,
11.
and I don't believe that's a concentration spell. So
Okay.
It actually is.
a wisdom, I believe.
Wisdom? Okay.
Charisma.
Oh, charisma.
Save.
Charisma?
My mistake.
Let me try that again. This was
17.
16 plus 6.
Okay, so everybody but Salvex passes. So real quick,
I got
Tyler, what is
7. Is 17 not a pass?
everybody but Salvex
Yeah, it doesn't get affected by it.
Okay.
has passed. Quinn is the one failure. Tyler,
By the way,
which effect would you like to inflict? "Quote unquote" inflict.
Calm, that's what it is.
There's technically two. There's like indifference, or I'm assuming that's the one you're going with because I think the other one removes. Actually, no, the other one removes fear. So
Makes him calm, is already calm.
Do we all know that Celine just cast
Well, you
this
saw
on
her
us?
cast, so
I'd say it's not. Spells aren't silent unless you specifically are a sorcerer.
try to subtle cast.
Why?
I mean, to be fair, you weren't his target. It's just an AoE. He was clearly trying to cast on Lazuli, but
By the way, you can intentionally fail this.
Oh. What?
I mean, that's assuming she knows what it is the thing.
Well, she doesn't know what it is, so
I said, do you need help calming emotions? And then she casts this spell.
No.
yeah, you asked, but you didn't wait for a
You asked and then
response.
cast it, you bitch.
Yeah, you didn't wait, you dunderhead. You ask and you wait for them to say yes or no. You don't just cast it.
Oh, sorry.
And then upon that, Dove will punch you in the face.
Okay, Salivex, you feel more indifferent to, if anything, that you were feeling hostile towards.
Just
If
yeah. So
maybe your bloodlust calm down just a tad.
Dove will punch you and say, "No, bad infidel puppy."
Celine's just like holding her nose. Why do you keep hitting my nose?
Because I don't like you.
You guys haven't been traveling together long, have you?
Do you have chocolate cake?
No,
Just a
we
hunch.
haven't.
Just a hunch. And anyway, you got business around here or something?
No, we were just passing through and drew in due to the large fire.
I thought I could make some money.
Good luck. I haven't seen a single coin since I've been here.
I noticed that.
Duff will crouch down next to Leslie. Apparently, there's no money and no chocolate cake.
I figured that
Therefore, we must hurt everybody involved.
out. I think most
Wait, that doesn't mean that.
I think we need to help them so that we don't have to fight.
I was like, well,
However many
I don't
people
know
are
about no
there.
chocolate cake. I mean, they've got a pretty full banquet hall, and I haven't seen the food supply go down. There could be cake.
How do they eat if they have no mouths?
Don't know. I've never seen them eat.
But do you see the food change or go away? Or do
Sure,
they
it's in the
go away?
tavern, but, you know, you guys don't have masks, so you're kind of going to get picked out again.
I can make masks.
I can make one too. I have a disguise kit. Well, I mean, I was right there, and they didn't notice that Dove's mask was fake until she said that it was fake. Or, gave me one. I could just wear the one you gave me earlier that I didn't put on because...
I will have to make new ones, just in case.
Can I make my own?
If you're good enough.
I'm gonna make myself a mask!
So I will start making masks for everybody.
Sure. You've got pretty much all the time you need, so I'm not even going to ask for a roll. It's just going to take a little bit. Like,
Does anybody want a particular mask? You want
Some animals, some aren't animals.
Tyler, you don't get a request.
I was about to say, you were actually giving me your request?
No, I'm going to.
No, make it a puppy.
I'm making a puppy mask for him.
Celine
I will
actually
make not all animals, so if you guys want something that's not an animal, it could happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with animal masks.
It's fine. I just want to let you know that non-animal masks wouldn't be out of the ordinary.
I'm gonna do a goat mask.
A goat.
Because I already got the horn.
Horns. I will change from a bull to a wolf, and I will give a mask, the puppy mask, to Celine. I'll give a snake mask to the 10-year-old, and I will give a falcon mask to the guy in the cloak.
Questionable man.
He's just gonna look at him and be like, "Yeah, no, thanks. I'm not going out in the open. I'm sticking back here.
Well, just
You
in
guys can go if
case.
you want."
Well,
We would have said it worked until you point out that you made it yourself.
it's in case you need it.
Trust me,
Just-
I'm not gonna.
Celine, you do realize that Duff has been calling you an infidel puppy this whole time? I'm pretty sure the mask is an insult.
I'm sure she doesn't mean it.
Oh, I absolutely mean it, and
I'm
I
pretty
hope
sure
you
she
die.
Celine's just still like smiling, but it's like strained.
Yeah, just strange smile. Dove will crouch next to Lazuli. I don't think I can get it through her dunderhead skull that I hate her.
I don't know if you ever will. Blink.
Just blink slowly. Then death.
Not right now. At the moment, we need all the hands we can get to get out of here.
What a good idea. I'll cut her hands off.
Wait, no, not like that! I have, a theory.
Celine puts on the
Pretty
mask
sure-
and starts barking.
I'm
No,
pretty sure there's
bad
a
puppy.
perimeter around the town. that
I
smells
also
magic,
have a theory.
Contains magic,
There is a
or whatever's
lack of
cursed.
chocolate cake in my
We
possession,
will find
and
it
I have
later.
only wanted one thing ever since I joined you. Lovely individuals, not you.
Celine like is about to perk up and then immediately sulks.
Lovely individuals.
I
not
need
you.
chocolate cake for my thought process.
Then let's go get chocolate.
Do not mimic me or I will hurt you, small child.
Why do you both sound like robots?
What's a robot?
Do you know what a robot is?
You haven't been to Eberron, so I'm assuming new?
Well, you might have heard about automatons.
You might have heard of
I mean,
automatons,
Leslie's
but I don't think anyone's
been
ever fought with robots.
Yeah.
Automatons are kind of a legend. Some places know of them like Waterdeep, but
They talk kind of like the way you talk, but they also don't have organs.
I will murder all of them
Why?
because there's only me. I am
You have a
original.
mask on. You can safely go to the banquet hall by yourself.
I want chocolate cake.
I thought we weren't splitting up.
We are not splitting
We're
up.
going
You-
together because Dove wants chocolate
Actually,
cake.
yes. We'll all go together. And you, silly puppy, do what you please.
I'll go with you guys.
Damn it.
No.
I think it's not even an insult, just damn it.
I thought that would work.
Damn it, I walked right into that.
So I guess we're all heading to the banquet hall.
Yeah, the half-elf actually stays
I
behind.
like
He
how-
tells you where the
I like how
tavern.
my character's nickname for Tyler is Infidel Puppy. Ooh.
It is not hard to find the tavern. It is one of the larger buildings over near the central bonfire. And it is currently bustling with various people, lots of people, in fact. This place could be full to bursting. But anyway, the tables are all just lined with food that are... There's like pieces missing, but for the most part, they're just like the plates are just kind of scattered about. More people seem to be interested in the booze than the food, but some of them are occasionally picking at things.
Is there chocolate cake?
Roll for chocolate cake.
Yes, there is a full chocolate cake on one of the tables.
I'm just gonna walk over and take the whole thing.
So, have seen. So, what you notice is anybody you spot holding food, you never actually see them attempt to eat any of it. They just kind of have it.
They're just holding it.
And then occasionally they might set it down and go do something else.
What about the people? What about the people with booze? Do they try to drink it or do they just hold it?
Surprisingly, a few of them try and they just like stick it up to their masks and it just drips down the mask.
Mm.
Leslie's kind of disgusted. Like, this is a sick mockery of a party. These are just dolls.
Oh,
Someone's
by the way,
playing with.
not too long after Dove comes back to the party with her bounty, some guy from the kitchen just walks out and puts another cake down.
This is another one.
Leslie's gonna point
Another
while
one.
Dove is walking away.
Can I use sleight of hand to stealthily eat some of the cake?
A roll sleight of hand.
All right.
Stealthily eats an entire fucking cake.
That would be a 31.
Man. So
It was a nat 20 plus 11.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. The party is just kind of talking. You walk up with the cake. They all look at you like, okay, Dove's back. They talk for a second, and they hear like they just hear something like icing separating, and then they look back, and there's like 3 slices worth just not there anymore. And only where they were on the plate, but there's just like
You
3
just see- you
slices
see-
worth.
You see Dove sitting in where she's sitting down. Her right hand has some chocolate icing on it, and she's sort of like gently wiggling back and forth, almost like she's lost in fantasy.
I take it you really, really like chocolate cake.
It is one of the few pleasures I have in this world.
I'll keep that in mind.
It's always good to have a pleasure in life.
She will then grab some of the cake with her hand and just smear it on the puppy mask. Eat shit, doggy.
Oh.
Celine will wipe the chocolate off and try to eat it.
I mean, there's nothing stopping you from just putting it under your mask and eating it.
Yeah.
Hey, Dove, did you notice they put a whole other cake
None of them
out
seem
right
to
after you took
notice,
that
or
one?
She'll turn
more
around.
appropriately, none of them seem to
But I'm
care.
not finished with this one yet.
Well, at least now you know there's pretty much an endless stream of chocolate cake. Don't eat too much or you'll ruin it for you.
Too much of a good thing can be bad.
Yeah, well, I figured that out the
I
hard
eat my
way.
chocolate cake and murder people in moderation. But don't worry, I won't murder you. Just dagger eyes. Just that one over there.
Celine's still trying to eat the cake, like completely oblivious to that conversation.
You found the chocolate cake. There's the only people who know are
I was
probably.
about to spout a theory, but you all decided that you needed to
Well, the
eat
theory
food
is
right
we
now.
can't leave in the bonfire, so there might be something to do with the bonfire.
The
I mean,
bonfire or whoever's controlling it.
The masks.
Who
Yeah.
made the masks, though? The mask maker. We need to find the mask maker.
I mean, yeah, but what about the warehouse?
I mean, nobody said anything. Everyone's just kind of kept going outside of the group that seemed to be interested in the broken window.
Can I look outside the window to see the warehouse?
You can't actually see the warehouse from the tavern. Like, you can see the top of it from the side, but that part is stone, so you didn't really expect that to be on fire.
I guess it's up on the roof time.
All right, then I will go. Is there a second floor to the tavern?
Yeah, there's the inn.
Okay, I'll go up to the top and then slip out onto the roof through one of the windows.
Notably, it gets pretty silent once you get up the stairs. The only sounds are coming from downstairs.
All right, then.
You'll be able to slip out pretty easily. It's not like anyone's up there to see you.
All right, and I will see if the warehouse is on fire.
So you can make your way over there pretty easily. You know the way. And the window is broken, and all the shelves look fine.
Just.
Oh, so sorry. Fine is a bad word. It looks intact. They are charred, but they are no longer on fire.
So I'm guessing everything inside the warehouse burned.
but the warehouse itself is intact and well. But he also didn't say he was the mask maker. He said he was going to take us to get our masks.
True.
We need to find who the mask
No,
maker is.
wait, are you guys talking about the guy at the very beginning?
Yeah, him.
Yeah, he was wearing a mask. The only person you've met that wasn't wearing a mask was that half elf that pulled you aside.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Oh, I thought you were referring to the half elf. No, that first guy was wearing a mask.
We
Okay.
need to find the mask maker.
Yeah, all right. So the only thing we have to go on is the warehouse. So we're going to have to try and get in there and investigate.
Just for shits and giggles, back at the tavern, Lazuli, you feel a tap on your shoulder,
Yes?
and you turn around to a couple of bard-looking fellows in jester masks, like, "Oh, kid, do you play? You want to join in on the music for a bit?"
No.
I'm a little busy at the moment, but maybe later.
Okay, well, you should come back once you're done with the rest of the festivities. We could always use extra members.
Okay. I have to pee!
I have to pee.
Well, hang on, I'm assuming you're bolting after that statement.
He just runs upstairs.
The other two of you who are still down there can hear someone muse to themselves. To pee a lot today.
What? It is hive mind!
Yeah, told you. Called it.
Fucking Christ!
Or they're all moving around.
Since Toad
You
left
have been
the
shouting it at the top of your lungs.
The more I say
It's
it, the
possible.
odds.
Come
We
on
don't
now.
know, but it's
There's
definitely...
nothing suspicious. There's nothing suspicious about hearing that a little kid has to pee. Come on.
No.
Don't make it weird.
Don't make it.
Don't make it
No,
weird.
we're not saying that's suspicious. We're saying it's suspicious that if she says she has to pee, and yeah.
I know.
Since Dove left the chocolate cake behind, Celine's gonna start trying to eat.
I don't think Dove would have left a chocolate. Oh, you mean the second one that was brought out?
What
Well,
did she?
she said too much of a good thing.
Well, I had what I wanted, and that was it.
Okay, so you didn't
This
finish
is
the one you
favorite.
had?
No, I ate like
Okay.
3 pieces and then slathered a fourth of it onto Celine's face. And then left the rest of it. So I told the puppy to eat shit.
Yes, you did say that.
I will make my way back to the tavern.
Runs into Dove.
Oh. Are you all right?
There were
You ran
some.
upstairs, didn't you?
Yeah,
Well, I'm gonna make my way back in the same way I left.
yeah. Dove went
Come back in the front
upstairs.
door. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Then yeah, you'd run into Lazuli.
Some bards asked me to play with them. I had to go. I had to go. I told them no.
Okay.
We should probably move on before they ask me again.
You can hold my hand if you want.
I'm okay. I just want to go.
Okay.
God, RJ, don't get your cum everywhere.
My cum dice.
Celine, the guy behind the bar is gonna call over to you. You're right there. You got some stuff on your mask.
Oh, yeah, just a friend of mine just smeared it all over my face. It was purely accident, I assure you.
Dove coming back downstairs. We are not friends.
Probably whichever flavor the barkeep is wearing, like a Saint Bernard kind of mask, like kind of an older dog looking.
Yeah.
No,
bit extra.
we need to find the mask maker. And I think
Okay, so you guys like enemies or?
you can bait me.
Could bait me. No. I just don't like the way she carries herself. That is all.
Oh, that's fair. But you know, this party's a good place to set aside your differences and let loose.
Oh, don't worry. I will let loose, but in a different way. You could just say our personalities don't mix very well, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I've seen my fair share of those people.
Down dogs are good.
Just try not to start anything, okay? We're all just trying to have a good time here.
We're all having a good time.
Of course not. I like to party as everyone else. Party. Woo.
Someone near the back of the bar. Woo!
Oh my god.
Oh god, no. Phoebe. Woo! 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 Yeah,
Yes,
woo
that's what we
man.
were talking about. Fucking Woo Man.
Woo man.
He's my
Man.
spirit animal.
Just woo man
a
diving
legend.
from nowhere.
He's a legend. Well, if you don't feel okay baiting me, maybe we could bait Celine.
Now that is the most good idea you've had all day.
Did you go back down the stairs?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're making
we're
our
talking
way
really
back.
quietly though.
Tell me,
Okay.
how will we bait the puppy?
We take her mask off and have her ask for the mask maker.
Oh, yes.
That's what I was gonna do, but
I will make my way back to Celine. Hello, puppy. Would you like friendship?
Yes.
Good. You go to the warehouse and get a mask.
we'll be right
Is there
behind
something
you.
wrong with the one you gave me?
No. The only way you and I can be friends is if you do this task for me.
We need to find the mask maker.
No.
Okay, I can do it. She'll immediately just book
Celine wants my friendship. This will be
Yes,
fine.
we are gonna help her, right?
Oh, yes. Of course we will.
Okay.
Help her from this mortal plane of existence. I mean, what?
The last thing we need is one more enemy. Just deal with it until we get out of here, okay?
She has always been my... Never mind. Let's go to the warehouse.
Been your what? Been your what?
Chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake.
She's the bad kind of chocolate cake.
You mean the
Not
kind
hard to
where
kinda
they
make
leave it
your
out
way
for so
there.
long the whole
It's
cake
making
looks
the-
pale and the frosting isn't made with the right ingredients, so it's kind of crunchy?
I was going to say infidel cake, but yes.
Okay, you guys are in front of the warehouse, and yeah, you guys are at the door.
I will try and pick the lock.
Okay, so you go to insert your locks in, and they get about like half an inch in before just hitting something.
Mm-hmm.
We just need Celine to ask.
You can't
Someone.
feel any of the tumblers in there.
Celine, just ask someone to see the mask maker.
Excuse me. Does anyone know where the mask man?
Yeah, well, I will whap the mask off Celine's face, and then we'll all duck into the alley near the warehouse.
Back and run.
Whoop.
Sure. Could the three of you just give me individual stealth checks?
Oh, God.
All right.
Just a couple places.
Uh,
19,
31.
21.
Okay.
21. My
So,
God,
so
that's
Celine, a
so
couple,
good.
about like 5 of those party goers come over. Is like, excuse me, did you lose your mask or something?
Yes. Where did I get? Can I get another one, please?
What's wrong with the one you had?
I don't know where it went. It was a cute little puppy one.
I'm sure we could ask around. I'm sure somebody's found it. Nobody really needs a second mask, so shouldn't be too hard to find.
Dolph will just.
This is why I said I should do it.
Okay.
Brains.
Yeah, can you help me? Can I have the mask maker help me find it?
Ooh.
Celine! Run! Silver, you gotta pee!
Tell him you have to pee.
I mean, didn't you already see? Didn't you already get your mask made?
You fucked up,
Wait.
Celine. Just run.
You just said you were wearing one.
Turn around and grab the one you
I
had.
don't really feel comfortable bothering them to get a second one made. And then we find yours, and that one doesn't have a home. And
Dove will just take her mask off, put it on the ground, and step out of the alleyway.
No.
Oh, goodness gracious me. There you are. I'm sorry, my cousin here is a bit drunk. Me and her actually never got any masks, and we were wondering if you could help the two of us.
Celine just like looks between Dove and the partiers, and then she just goes like the sweetest, most innocent voice she can do. She's, "Oh yes, I'm drunk."
the guy
I'm gonna nervously note I'm alone with Slavic still.
Hello, yes, I am 10-year-old boy.
The guy at the front's gonna be like, "Oh, you never got? Well, that's weird. How'd you? Why would you? Okay, yeah. If you never got any, that is weird. We could get you
My
something."
apologies. Me and my cousin drifted towards the tavern. She wanted beer, and I wanted chocolate cake. We might have missed somebody. Our mistake. We would like to party properly now, please.
It's at that point you hear a voice from all of them kind of murmur and nod, like, "Yeah, that is weird. But food is food. We got that. It's party time." And a voice from the very back of their group just kind of murmurs, "But I saw their masks," and they all kind of turn like, "What?" Yeah, I saw them. I saw the tall one taking the cake. You had a wolf mask on.
Dove will look at that. Will look at them and say, "No, you must be mistaken. Perhaps you've had too much to drink."
I haven't drank in any.
Okay, no. I'm gonna go up and gather their masks with mine still on and say, "I found their masks!"
Oh, perhaps I am also drunk.
Hand them to them. Come on, you dummies.
Celine puts her mask on and is like, "I found it! Isn't it the cutest little puppy?"
Then I'm gonna take mine off and say, "I just made mine because I wanted to fit in and I couldn't find the mask maker."
Oh, you guys made yours?
I made mine. Theirs are normal. Like yours.
He's gonna just look at the other three. He's gonna glance at Salvex, glance at Dove.
Well, Salvex is still hiding.
Alex is still hiding.
Didn't he yell out, "Look, I found it, what a cute puppy"?
No, that
Oh,
was
that was me.
Lazuli.
That was Leslie.
No,
Okay.
I was the
No,
one
that was
held
Celine.
up and him
Celine,
back.
my bad.
Oh, that was Celine. Okay. Okay, I got Tyler.
No, this is Patrick.
I don't know, third base.
I'm so confused.
So, anyway. They're going to glance at you, Leslie, then to Dove, and then they're just going to look at Celine and be like, could we see your mask for a second? You got some crap on it.
You got some shit on it.
It's chocolate cake. It's not shit.
It's not shit.
I didn't mean literal shit. That'd be disgusting.
Celine happily hands her mask over.
He's going to hold it.
Grab Lazuli, almost ready to run.
He's going to hold it and kind of look at you and be like, "So need a mask. Okay. Look, I see what you guys were trying to do here, or at least you two. Look, we get it, but we have a professional for this kind of thing. It's not hard. You don't need to go
Yes,
making...
we want to meet your professional. I'm just 10, okay? I had to pee a lot, and I kind of lost my way, and just take me to your mask maker.
Celine just like, I really don't know what's going on. I just want to have a good...
Be quiet, you dunderhead infidel puppy.
The guy just kind of looks at Laszlo and he's like, do you still have to pee? Or...
Oh my god.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, yeah, we can...
Good.
The only thing is that the artisan's kind of secluded, doesn't like doing groups all at once, so if we could just take you in one at a time.
Sweats.
I will go in first.
No.
Thought you said your mask was made. The one on your face.
Dumb God.
Oh, my mistake. You are correct.
Remember, she's drunk.
Yes, I am drunk.
Actually, maybe you will go first. The more I'm looking at that doesn't look right. Not one of ours.
Duff will shrug. Perhaps you would like to go first, Lazuli.
Okay.
And then she'll crouch down. I will follow behind you.
Okay. I'm gonna get.
Celine's just
I guess
confused. She
I'm
went
gonna
from
get
going.
escorted.
Celine's just confused. She went from going first and not doing anything.
Yeah, Celine, you're now just standing there with Dove and these like now 7 other people just awkwardly as one of them just kind of leads Leslie over to the door. And he's just going to grab it, hold the knob for a second, and then just turn it and open it like a regular door.
As it opens, I'm going to attempt to sneak in.
Slip away.
And roll stealth at disadvantage.
All right.
Celine will try. Celine will actually. I was about to say this before you start talking about it. So I was going to say Celine's just like because of the awkward atmosphere. She'd be like, "This is a party, right? Let's start partying."
Fucking. So the options were a nat 20 or a 15 plus 11.
Well, I mean, those aren't options. You take the 15 plus 11. That's 11.
Oh, I know. I just thought that was funny. So
I mean, it happens.
yeah, 15 plus 11.
Yeah, that's actually pretty accurate. Celine's just going to kind of take their attention with her awkward stammering.
26.
And Dove's going to be able to slip in the door behind Lazuli.
And as she's doing that, she flips Celine off before
Oh
disappearing.
my god.
Celine's not even looking. She's
Doesn't pay attention.
she's trying to make friends with her with the
Closes behind us.
partiers.
So, what kind of shit am I getting into?
I will tell you. So the door opens. RJ, I'm going to assume you're just going to kind of hug like maybe the back wall for the moment.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay out
Like
of
stay in
sight,
the shadows.
but watch.
Because there's no actual light source in here outside of a little bit of light pouring in from the windows.
I have dark vision.
I know what I'm saying is like there's shadows, which I'm assuming you're sticking to.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, no, I know you can see.
Yeah.
It's dark vision. Everyone has dark vision.
Yeah.
Pretty much everyone in D&D has dark vision.
Not the wait. Does Quinlan have dark vision because he's a human?
Hey, Salafax, how many fingers am I holding up? 3. It's pitch black. Oh no. But I am human with dark vision? It's not a thing.
That's not.
I have to pee. I have to pee.
Yeah. No, just out of nowhere, his voice. I have to pee.
Just waddles off. Oh boy. Lazuli, you're just kind of led by this guy, and you've seen the inside of the warehouse from the windows. Looks about the same. There's the window you guys broke earlier.
How much is broken?
The
Well, just the shelves.
wooden shelves that Dove lit on fire. Like, they're charred, but they're intact.
Why does it smell like fire in here?
I bet you somebody just got in here, spilled a drink or something. Things get kind of rowdy, you know? Shit happens.
But you just cursed to a child.
I don't know, you seem kind of mature for your age.
How do you know that?
I don't know. I mean, you're hanging around those guys, and they don't seem to care that you're a kid, so... Especially not the deadpan elf.
The
Yeah, she didn't think that you were a kid.
They still treat me like a kid.
You are a kid.
You're talking
Anyway,
circles.
he's gonna bring you a little forward, and not too far in, you start to hear what sounds like the scraping of wood against metal. And you get closer to the back, and standing here, the warehouse is actually a bit deeper than you thought it was from the outside.
This is why I
Not
wanted
too
to
much.
crawl in.
Enough.
Somebody wouldn't let me.
It's okay.
And-
you have a deadpan guardian angel.
You're led near the back where you can see what the scraping noise is, and it's just this of lumber, like just some wooden chunks. There's a single chair, and there's a figure in that chair. They have fairly ratty, tattered clothing on, and under all of their clothing is just these mounds of bandages covering pretty much everything. They have a cloak that only really goes down to their shoulders with a hood, and they are wearing a plain white mask. Like, just imagine the shape of it to fit the face and just flat white. And they're just sitting there, just carving another mask out of wood. Yeah, so, I got you, well, not got you, but I found somebody who needs a mask. And the figure's going to slowly look up.
What the hell?
Oh. I see. Very well. I'll provide you with one of our masks.
I kind of want to reach out and take his off.
I was thinking the same thing.
I mean, currently you're about... The guy stopped leading you about 10 feet from the character, so... Reach out.
Does he walk away or does he stay?
He's standing there. He kind of gives you a very light nudge on the back and just kind of whispers, "Oh, come on, nothing to be afraid of."
Huh. Nothing to
I
be
will
afraid of my butt.
Well, I will kind of like glint. I don't know if I could really glint my knife, but has Leslie been able to notice that I'm there or no?
Currently, Lasley's about 40 feet in front of you.
Because I'm gonna make my way behind the one guy. Like, hey, I'm ready to knock this guy out.
I'm gonna
You're
just
still
start
checking.
reaching up towards the mask maker's mask, and I want to pull it off.
Alright.
Wait, so you're actually going to walk up to him?
Yeah, I want to pull it off.
Okay, so you're going to reach your hand out, and he's just going to grab your wrist and look at you. That's not very polite.
I've seen what the people look like. All the people here with masks on. Where did
See.
you put their faces?
We'll find out. He's going to reach and he's going to put his hand on your face.
No!
I am going to
I'm
notch an
not
arrow
gonna-
and
no.
fire at him.
You're
I
going
want to
to
squirm
make...
out of that!
You're going to make a ranged attack. I'm going to make a melee attack.
My question is how? You don't know I'm there.
No, not on you. This is abilities for creatures in D&D like this are framed as attacks just so they have stats.
Okay.
Yeah, why not? The three of you two and the mask maker will make initiative rolls.
All right.
Liam, meanwhile, outside is doing the Macarena.
So Liam's trying to...
Hey, Macarena, 18, 19, 20, 21!
I also got 21.
Fuck yeah!
Okay.
I don't
Who has higher dex?
my dex
believe
is
you do.
15.
20.
Okay, go ahead.
I have higher dex. I have 20 dex.
Right. Now, the way I do run combat is any sort of attack that initiates the combat gets priority as sort of a surprise round.
Mm-hmm.
I do a thing, yeah, but I rolled higher, so I get to do whatever I want.
Right. Well, then again,
So-
I am attacking from surprise anyway.
Right. What I'm saying is this thing the person's doing is going to go. He's not going to get a full turn.
I don't get a full
It's-
turn?
No. The mask maker gets to do the one thing that has initiated the combat, but he doesn't get a full turn.
Okay.
He gets this one thing, and then it moves to normal turn order where you'll go get your full turn. Leslie will go on.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
One thing that he gets for his surprise round, and that is a modified 20. I believe Leslie's Elite, yeah, your armor class is only 13.
Right.
So, Dove, how you react to this, I can sort of guess, but I can tell you one thing. You haven't really seen this before. You've killed a lot of people. You've seen people get killed and mutilated. You've never seen someone like start cleanly peeling a face off a living person before.
What the fuck?
Oof.
This is not a painless operation, so I will need to grab some dice.
Fuck you, Ethan.
Oh, good lord. Lazuli takes 18 necrotic damage.
Oh my god.
This is an excruciating operation.
Uncanny toss.
You know what? I am surprised we got this far in before a face-off reference was made. Good on you guys.
Well, we didn't really get to the ripping off of faces yet.
Right. But once we had the no faces, I thought people might just make the jump and make the joke anyway.
Child screaming noises.
No, just
This is horrifying.
screaming. You straight up just can't see anymore.
Great.
As he gets about down to your nose off before we move over to RJ's turn.
Fucking
Okay, I am going to shoot him with an arrow, and I am going
Wait,
to...
Lazuli, you're currently paralyzed.
Yeah. I am going to use my sharpshooter feat, which
Okay.
-5 to the roll, but plus 10 damage.
That's that sounds pretty sweet. So go ahead and do that.
It's a straight roll of an 18,
help.
18.
but that's going to be a crit because he can't see me coming. Assassinate.
Right. I was sitting here thinking, I know that's a feat or something. What is it? Assassinate. That's it.
I have assassin as my class pick.
Yeah, I'm just
Subclass.
setting something up. That is going to crit. You can take care of that. Roll your dice twice and add your modifier once.
Yeah, that window's still
I
broken.
mean,
you could probably crawl in.
You could be. You'd have to walk past Celine and all the other mask guys. Actually, didn't you get like a 19 on your stealth?
Yeah, 17.
17? I'm going to say Celine's enough that they don't notice you. I think that rule's good enough that Celine's current dancing is just enough to kind of keep their attention.
Yeah, the quirky Eladrin's keeping their attention pretty well. Socially awkward Eladrin.
So that's that. And then
I'm just thinking of all the roll damage rolls you're making.
I know. Just yeah.
It fucking better! He ripped my face off!
Oh, I mean, it's only half off at the moment.
Shut up, Ethan!
Plus, gotta do some.
I mean, you're making this big fuss, but, at this rate, had that not hit, it sounds like he might be losing close to half their health without doing anything.
I can't fight him though, I'm paralyzed.
Laughing at Dove breaking out like a 50 caliber rifle.
Besides, what's the fun if the villain doesn't get to do their thing?
I can't hear either of you. You both talked over each other.
58.
Dove going
That's it?
Mama Bear mode.
What do you mean? That's it?
Oh, okay. 58. All right, that's lower than I thought it was going to be.
What do you mean? Oh wait, am I supposed? I had two.
That-
I had two.
That sounds yeah, 2d8 with your bonus.
Yeah,
that sounds about
2d8.
right. I just thought it was going to be a little higher.
No, because I only have 3 sneak attack dice. So roll the d8s twice, and then roll the 3d6 twice, and then I add in the plus 10 from the
Not saying you're lying.
sharpshooter. Yeah.
I'm not saying you're. I'm surprised. You tend to roll extensively well, so I thought you were going to hit like maxes.
I mean, my rolls was it 4 6 5 4 6 5 6 6 6, and then add the 10 and the 5.
Okay, so you got close.
That's what I have to say. I rolled the lowest was the 4 on the 8, so it's still 58 damage.
That's a lot of. I'm not saying that's not a lot of damage, but understand. I come from a place where in
Damage
some
is
campaigns it's just like,
damage!
oh, I did a crit. Okay, they now have 2/3 of their health lopped off because I did 80 something with this crazy combination of.
Damage.
No, I just
Damage.
wanted a sniper build. That's all.
Yeah, no, 50 is a good chunk of damage.
Yeah.
So that arrow is gonna just fly into this guy. It's gonna sink in. Lastly, it's gonna sound. You can still hear. It sounds more like this arrow's just digging into like a tar pit. The character is still going to stumble backwards, and Leslie is just kind of standing there with her face just kind of half loosely hanging off her like a piece of paper.
You said I can't move, right?
Yeah.
At the moment, you're paralyzed.
I will.
It like everyone else. It's just for her. It's just blank purple.
So I will then use.
Repost.
And you're able to kind of poke your head in and see what's going on.
I will use Blessing of the. I'll use Blessing of the Raven Queen to teleport.
I'm not purple.
I will teleport to Lazuli.
I like to imagine you're purple.
I'm not purple.
She's
Your
blue.
design for her was
Her hair is
purple.
blue. Her skin is silver.
Oof.
That's what they read.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
The good thing.
I was still thinking of the previous design. I'm sorry. There was one previous design where she was a light purple.
Shakes my hand at you.
You can shake your hand all you want.
And that was my bonus action. So then, can I? So Leslie's paralyzed, but I can still grab her, correct?
Scoop me.
Yeah. Could I try pushing her face back on?
So your bonus action was to teleport. You used your action the attack, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to take more than a second to get that face back on.
All right, then.
It's going to take an action.
I will stay there. Oh, that's where I will end my turn.
Okay, Quinlan, what did you get? 19. Okay, so you're current bottom of initiative. I will say Celine can kind of hear the hullabaloo. Celine, you watch most of the masked people kind of just turn away from you and towards the warehouse.
You want to get dropped like the sacks of potatoes that you are.
Just start ripping their masks off.
I
Celine
actually
will be like,
we're going to take a brief break from combat as I ask Celine for a dexterity save.
a dex save.
A dex save.
All right.
There are now 5 masked figures just leaping at you.
15.
Much?
15.
15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
Skin of your teeth, you managed to sidestep these guys as they all just kind of dogpile where you were standing.
He just kind of like half-heartedly dances out of the way, like mid-step.
Yee.
Flowery fuck.
And Celine, you can see more people pouring into the alleyway.
I think there's something going on in there. I'm just gonna go check them all. You stay out here, I'll be right back. So try to open the door.
You are unable to open the door.
You should go in through the window.
There is a broken window.
Conveniently broken window.
Slane's like, someone else can open that. I'll go this way.
You guys can open that door. You know what? I'll just go in this way.
This way.
And Tyler, I'm going to have you just roll to get into the initiative tree.
Whoa, no, come back.
Roll initiative.
My dice are leaving me.
Screaming in pain, child noises.
Coon.
All right, try that again.
No. You can't.
14.
14. Okay. So we're going to move to Lazuli, who's next in line. The start of her turn in this case.
Can
So
she make
is
a
now-
save?
I can literally not do anything.
Can she make a
You can-
save to be
She could
unparalyzed?
spend it. No, she becomes unparalyzed because you separated the thing paralyzing her from her.
Oh, okay. You should try and put your face back on.
Yeah, can I put my fucking face back on?
You can. It's going to take an action, but you can get this weird feeling of just kind of like... It's like pasting paper to paper, just slowly pushing it back on.
Face mache.
And your sight just comes back. You are a bit disoriented, but your face is back on once the action's spent.
Cool. I'm
That's
gonna
nice.
I'm gonna healing word myself because fuck you. That's a bonus action. I can do that.
It is a bonus action. That was just mean.
Coom.
Absolutely do that.
3 plus 3, so I get 6 back.
6 back. Okay. What did I? Let me find where I wrote down this guy's initiative. I had it some. Okay, it got shoved off to the side when I rolled. Okay, that puts Quinn next.
Well, I believe there's the door, then there's you climbed in where the shelves were. There's gonna be a lot of people coming in through the door in a minute, so you might want to do something about that.
There's also the side room where we both are with the mask.
There is no side. This is essentially one giant rectangle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he's in the corner.
Just the one guy.
There's one guy. He does not look into whatever's going on here. He's kind of backed up with his hands up. No, he's kind of like backed up to the wall with his hands up, like, "Oh, what is? I don't fucking know what's going on here."
Yeah, you should like ignite the door or something near the door. I don't know, whatever you got.
Or block it.
Then
Do
do
them.
them. Do them, you creepy demon child.
Child.
I mean, Celine's in the building.
Yeah.
We had to climb in and enter initiative. So, and since you all have dark vision, you can all see what's going on. Currently, the only hostile is the mask maker.
Eldritch ass.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, you can use Eldritch Blast.
Suits.
Just bolt it. Well, unfortunately, the guy's got an armor class of 99, so...
What?
Oh, he flexes his muscles, and now he has an AC of 99. Hey, Quinlan. I want you to give Gerald, like, a legendary inspiration that he can use only one time throughout your entire campaign, where he just flexes his muscles and makes his AC 99.
I thought you'd be like Mysterious Stranger on Geraldo and he can show up in any one campaign once and help, like, kill someone.
No. I just want it to be, like, just a massive attack comes and hits him and he just... Dink! Just one time. No, the final fight against his father, he just tries to hit him in the hammer in the chest with the hammer, just dink.
No, oh god, the worst part. You use that, you save it for the boss fight, you save it for the father the whole time. Alright, I'm gonna use my legendary inspiration. Okay. He hits. What?
He hits!
He hits. Excuse me.
Excuse me, what?
Oh no. Guys, we made a mistake. And had yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll something here. Don't mind me. Just roll something. That just happened. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch ass.
Eldritch ass. Gotta squeeze that Cthulhu booty.
I'm coming for the mortal realm, but I'm dummy thick, and all the mortals can hear the curses coming out of my ass cheeks.
Is there anything else you'd like to do, Quinn? Okay.
I have enough to cast Invisible in second and hide both of us so you could get another crit in.
really well.
Might be a little difficult
Sneak attack.
Yeah, but still.
given the current
I mean,
everything.
Assassinate works.
You're welcome to.
Okay, so it'll deeper into the room, you said? Okay, sure.
No, it wouldn't work.
Okay.
You have advantage on.
He's gonna go to the mask maker's turn.
Turn of combat yet, and so no, I couldn't do it. He's already taken the time.
Okay, hold on, wait.
Fee was trying to see if she could get me to assassinate again, but that wouldn't work.
Quinlan.
Well, she was wondering if she casted invisibility on me, would I be able to get assassinated again? But I don't think so.
Mm,
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I know this is just my sniper build. So
Quinlan, you're facing the door, and yet you hear a bizarre barrage of whispers kind of start flooding your ears. You do, in fact, understand what it's saying. You do speak Abyssal. And so you hear these little murmurs of
human language.
Yes, all humans understand the Abyssal. Yes.
I know someone else who's understands Abyssal, but not by choice. Hold on now.
Hold on now. You hear these almost soothing whispers of "Come, join the party, shed your woes, let go, let go." And I need a wisdom save from you.
Wasdom.
Consent is
Welcome,
cool,
crabs.
kids.
Wasdom. This is the crab of Wasdom.
Roll for consent.
It is your god now.
You sure don't. Oh, okay. +3, so we have a total of 4. Okay, so man, these, you know what, maybe it's right. Maybe just letting loose, just joining the party, just being, man, it could just be so much.
Why? Because it turns them into wizards.
Yeah, it's just, I think it's just a great idea. But, in order to get truly into the party, you need to go have a mask made. So on each of your turns, you're going to spend you need a professionally made one. You're going to spend each of your turns moving full movement, dash if necessary, towards the mask maker.
Is there any way to get him out of that?
Like many charm effects, he will be able to take extra saves on subsequent turns.
Oh, guess what? I have advantage. Yeah, I have advantage against being charmed, so that's helpful.
Okay, you're not being targeted.
I know. I'm just good.
Fucking Crown of Madness is on you.
Yeah, I remember, but I can't remember which one it was.
Oof.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Dumbass.
Yeah, do that.
Do that.
And then, what else does he do? Oh, I know. He's going to run towards the center of the room in a fairly... actually, no one's even near him right now.
Yeah.
Run a little closer to the center.
I was near him.
Near-ish. He got pretty heavily knocked backwards by repeated attacks.
Mm-hmm. We only got hit once, though.
Times.
He got sniped.
Got 1 arrow and 2 eldritch blasts.
Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. You're right.
If it was just the arrow, then he would need to disengage. But so he's going to run a little bit further into the room. And he is going to cast darkness centered on himself.
Can we still see in that or no?
Oh, dark vision does not penetrate magical darkness.
Okay. Just wondering.
And that is what he's going to do. That's his turn. It moves to Tyler.
Don't you also have a light spell, Tyler?
I do have daylight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. The spell that created darkness is dispelled.
Yeah, you have two options: uncharm Quinlan or dispel the darkness. What is it?
What?
I'm confused.
We didn't hear
What
what
are you guys
said.
doing?
No, would Tyler's light spell get rid of the darkness?
Yeah.
Does he have that?
I would assume so if you brought it up.
Yeah, I do have it.
Okay. So either uncharm the boy or get rid of the darkness. Your
I would
choice.
get rid of the darkness, but that's my decision.
Something better
Sure,
would
not
help.
you.
Is it obvious that Quinn, I actually forget the name of your character. So
I mean, if he could actually see you at the moment, he could probably tell you've been charmed.
yeah, if I can't see, then
I would-
I thought we all had dark vision.
No, darkness.
It's a
Oh,
magical
that's right.
darkness in a 30 foot.
Cast-
It's a 30
Tesla,
foot.
you will be useless.
Yeah, you
otherwise.
should probably get rid of the darkness then.
yeah, Celine doesn't like dark spaces. She's gonna lighten up this.
Time to
Daylight.
brighten up your day. No, I just imagine her just
part
as she's, as she's casting. She's just spinning around, just going. The sun will come out tomorrow.
Like a freaking Disney princess.
So you gotta hang on till tomorrow, 'cause there'll be sun.
That sounds accurate. But it's a 60-foot radius.
Yes.
Ooh, you think dark good?
Who thought the darkness was your ally?
Anyway.
Yeah, that is enough to just dispel the sphere of darkness.
Yeah, it's 60-foot
Yeah,
radius
I
of
think
light,
those
and then
actions-
Not a fourth level
another
dark
60
spell.
feet after that of dim light.
Do you have any bonus?
It was, in fact, not a fourth level darkness spell, so that just goes away.
Yeet.
Tyler,
What?
check if you have any bonus actions that would be useful.
I was about to actually just say I'm going to cast Sanctuary.
Is that a cantrip?
No, it's a bonus action.
If you do a spell, you can only do a cantrip as a bonus action, I believe.
Oh, you can? Okay.
Or it might be the other way around. If you use a spell as a bonus action that isn't a cantrip, you can't cast another spell that turn.
Okay, never mind.
But another.
That I can use as a bonus action. Okay.
If the bonus action spell isn't, if you cast a spell as a bonus action, you can cast a second spell, but only a cantrip. So he's not going to be able to cast Sanctuary.
Okay, never mind then. Celine just lights up the room and just looks around like, what's going on in here?
What happened? What I missed? Okay, we're gonna move on over to Dove then.
All right then. Where is Mr. Mask Maker?
You do hear some
He's
rattling over at the door. The masked man's kind of just standing near the center of the room where the darkness was.
Okay.
He
how
seems
far is he
very
from me?
Probably about 20 feet from you.
Okay, I will take another full draw shot at him. So just a straight roll.
Yep.
All right. Ha! The cum dice. It's a nat 20, bro.
Like, we might need another banning. Sure, roll your die twice.
And the cum dice.
The code dice.
It sounds like you might have gotten another miscast.
Hey,
Would explain
man,
why they discounted it.
I was $2 for cum dice.
Oh, yeah. Roll your dice twice and add your mod.
Okay, I need my calculator for this again
Oh god.
to keep track. All right, so that's a 6 plus.
The calculator?
Well, to keep track of all the numbers, it says
I don't-
easier.
Okay, I was about to say, I don't think you currently have sneak attack.
Wasn't Lazuli next to me? Or does that not matter?
No, Somebody has to be in melee with the enemy.
Oh, okay, that's fine. No, that's fine. So that's 12.
I'm distracted by the small child slowly approaching.
You would have had sneak attack again.
10. So with no sneak attack, he takes 27 damage?
27.
Yep.
Yep. It just sinks into him. You hear another very, very tar-like just as the arrow sinks into him.
He's made of poop, isn't he?
And he doesn't smell like it.
Maybe made a door.
It wasn't a regular attack, it was a crit. I did. It was a 6, plus the 5, plus the 10. It's a straight roll. Yeah, when I say full draw, I'm basically saying I'm doing sharpshooter.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically her thing, is she full draws her bow. Accuracy penalty, but more damage.
Yeah, it's essentially crit weapon master for rangers or people using bows.
Yep.
It can be a bit nutty. I think that -5 doesn't do as much as the designers think it did.
No, it just turns it into a straight roll for me.
Yeah. Okay, so it's Lazaly's turn. She's got her face back on now.
I'm gonna try some vicious mockery.
Okay.
Mockery. Mock him. You didn't get my face.
That's a 14 whiz save.
Before.
Fucking 10-year-old's insult.
You're dumb. I need to pee. I want my parents.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like you'd have something to say to the man who tried to peel your face off.
You're mean. I don't like you. You smell.
No. No, I can't.
I am the fish whisperer.
Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but he does succeed.
You're not helping. That's okay. That's not the only thing I wanted to do.
It's probably accurate to
Keep me
Leslie.
laughing.
That's probably accurate to Leslie. Just, hey, you.
Poopy head.
She's just sitting there with puffed up cheeks, red. Her face is getting red, and she just doesn't say anything.
I'm gonna use Mantle of Inspiration.
On who?
I can pick 3 people. So you, Dove.
What does that do?
There's only 3 of you there, so 3 of you other than me.
What does that do?
You get 8 temporary HP.
All right.
Nice.
Nice.
Strum. Strumity strum. Actually, no. It's
And the other 3 party members gain 8 temporary hit points each.
Have fun with that.
Duff will just blink. Your music. It's like chocolate cake.
Thank you. If
Hey,
I wasn't so mortified that my face was almost completely peeled off, I would feel even better about that compliment. But for now, it just calmed
What
me
happened
down
to your
a little
face?
Be quiet, dumb infidel puppy.
Anyway, yeah, he's going to close the distance on Dove.
Okay.
He'll...
Good luck with that. I'm resistant to necrotic damage.
You've also got some buff.
Yeah.
He's going to make an attack.
Okay.
Okay. A 15 does in fact hit.
Yes, it does.
Very well. Let's see, what was the damage? Okay. Where did those dice go? Over here. Okay, cool. You'll take 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
He's just clawing at you.
Okay. Is that it? He's just
Oh,
clawing?
then he's going to reach for your face.
All right. So I lose my temp hit points.
He knocks out your temporary hit points.
No, you're supposed to go away.
You hit 0. Enter 0.
Hold on. And on his weird hand attack, I will use Uncanny Dodge.
That inflicts disadvantage, yeah?
Or
Or is it a reduction of damage?
it halves
Half
it?
damage?
Yeah. So it's being halved, and then I have resistance to necrotic. So I think it's like it's halved and halved again.
Actually, hang on. I need to check something.
For what?
Oh.
Okay, well, when he hits me with it, that's what I'll do. All right, then go ahead. What's he rolling? Ethan? Efam?
Ethan,
I don't know. I don't.
he died.
You there, Ethan? Ethan!
Ethan, we love you. Come back.
I had to check one of my books on something.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So what's up?
Well, I mean, a 19 hits you, so.
Yeah, okay. And I'm uncanny dodging.
Okay. Read something here really quick. Okay. Anyway, yep, so you are going to take about a quarter of the damage.
Mm-hmm.
So let me determine what that damage is.
It's gonna be small.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Crit.
but,
Just
you know.
saying. He's not
I
crazy.
mean, yeah, okay. Well, just look, man, I know you like your rub-ins, but not every enemy knows you can just quarter their damage.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying half and half it's gonna make it small no matter what it is.
It is, which is why he only has one straight attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we roll some damage. So it goes to...
No gay attacks.
No
Just
kidding.
one.
you're going to take 3 necrotic damage when all's said and done. You are currently paralyzed and your face is half off.
All right. What a bargain!
More screaming. More shrieking child noises as I witness what just happened.
Oh, that was so bad. It was good.
Okay, that moved to Quinlan. You do, and you're currently about 35-ish feet, I believe, if I have this correct on my notes.
Is it a movie?
You're just going to spend your turn... No, he's not particularly far away, so you'll just use your full movement and just kind of move towards him.
Can you make any checks against being charmed or not?
Yes, at the end of his turn, we will do the save again.
All right.
You spend your entire turn just moving towards him to go get your mask. You'll do a wisdom save again.
2.
Okay, you take your final step, and the whispers kind of pause. Maybe he's distracted, maybe not. And you manage to kind of shake the thoughts out of your head. Kind of like a, yes, I want a mask. Wait, what the fuck am I saying?
No, I want a mask. Wait, what? No, that's a terrible idea.
Wait a minute.
Lizard.
Starts walking closer. Yes, I want mask.
Oh my
Gets closer
God.
to see Gov's face getting peeled off. I do not want a mask.
God.
Never
Quinlan,
mind.
Quinlan, is your character just everyone must be lizard?
Oh no, we don't have an editor cap here to stop him.
Just wondering.
Reality.
We're done for, kids. There's no editor cap here to stop the lizard man.
The skizzard man be coming for you. Gizzard Man be coming for you on Spooky Tuesday.
Anyway, it's Tyler's turn.
Hey, Tyler, you should try and push my face back on, you pacifist fuck.
Yeah, that would be the nice thing to do.
Well, considering he's not going to do any damage.
I was going to try to heal Lazarus.
She can heal herself.
Yeah, I can heal myself. It's okay.
Oh, I didn't know that. I forgot.
There's only 3 people being able to do damage because apparently you're a pacifist.
Yes. You're not using it.
Okay, spiritual weapon doesn't use it.
All right. Yeah. Celine's going to see Dove's face get ripped off, and she's going to panic and go up and try to put it back on.
Okay. What do I make that? I will make it a dex contest. That makes a amount of sense.
A dex contest for who?
Her versus the mask maker.
Oh, okay.
Passed by the mask maker.
She's trying to put the face back on. He's trying to peel it off.
Isn't the mask maker in front? Yeah, he's in front of us.
He's
Okay.
still right up.
Directly in front of you with his hand
touching
still
you.
on your face as he's peeling it off. It doesn't just come off in one turn.
Okay.
Unfortunately, with this design, you'd be knocked out and Lazuli would be knocked out if I did that.
Fair enough.
And I know unfair design when I see it.
All right. Roll a dex save.
Well, no, just a straight dex roll. It's not a save.
It's the same for me anyway. So.
Okay.
That is a 16.
16. I see.
Oh no.
No, he got a good old 17.
Ooh.
Ah.
And just for fun, Lazuli, you're standing like 2 feet away.
Yeah, I'm already screaming from Dove's face being ripped off.
You are, but among the horror of all that, since his hands are up, you can see some of his bandages are kind of loose, and underneath isn't skin per se. It looks more like this weird, deep purple and black ooze just kind of moving around underneath the bandages.
I was going to say, is he made of faces? Is that why he needs them? He needs faces?
It's not, well, it doesn't look like he's made of faces, you don't know.
It's disgusting.
He's a man of many faces.
Anyway, that was your action, Tyler. Do you have anything you would like to do as a bonus action?
Slaps invisibility.
Well, you didn't cast any spells this turn, Tyler.
He's right, you know.
He's right, you know.
Cast that thing that you tried
He
to
was
cast
supposed to
last
bet.
time.
It's actually, let me check something real fast. It is not. Okay, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith.
On who? On you?
Me.
On me. I shield myself.
Okay. Your AC goes up by 2,
I need my
Taking you-
safe space.
taking you to the dangerously high and coveted 20 armor class. Lean is a very hard pacifist to hit.
Yeah, don't fucking give yourself high armor, not the people who deal damage, Tyler. Ye fucking ye.
Motherfucker.
Well, you're resistant, so what are you
Oh,
complaining
no,
about?
I'm just laughing, that's all.
I mean, it's kind of funny.
No, I don't care. I found it funny.
I don't think you care, but I'm agreeing with you. It is kind of funny because he just he runs up. You're getting your face peeled off, tries to put it back on, fails, and then goes, "Man, that sucks. Well, I'm going to be harder to hit."
buff self. Oh god, it's like that picture of Obama giving himself a medal.
Obama giving Obama a medal while he's already wearing the medal.
Yep.
It was more of a panic thing because she realized that she kind of lost that struggle and then actually realized that the bad guy was there.
It's alright.
Sorry, did you just say you realized the bad guy was there?
Of any of us, Dove can take it.
She didn't panic. She just
Not
saw
the
his spaceship and
fucking
immediately forgot that he was there.
Okay, so that let me roll something here for maybe possibly something just off screen.
Here comes
Okay.
the town.
You do.
There goes
You hear quite a big. Yeah, you do see people kind of flopping in from the window. The door opens up.
A wave of people.
What are they, fish?
Wave of people. No, it's like a wave of people coming in, like like in the zombie movies where they're all like pouring in and
Oh, like
shit.
World War Z type
Yeah, like
zombies?
the wave of zombies.
Oh,
It's
God.
a wave of people pouring in.
What?
That's not a bad comparison. Let's go with that. I think that's a good way of explaining it.
Yeah, just a wall of flesh coming in.
You need to check something real quick.
So
I don't like it.
just a waterfall of human bodies.
I don't like it. It makes me
Here
vomit.
they come. Gonna swig a swooty. They're coming for your booty.
We have to fight a whole fucking town.
Swig a swooty. They want your face.
We're gonna die.
All right, my sister.
Ooh. Ooh. Everyone must be leather. I swear to God, if you turn them all into fucking lizards, I'm gonna die.
So RJ is currently unable to do anything. He's currently paralyzed.
Do I get any saves or not?
No, it was based on his hit.
Okay.
So it goes straight to Lazuli.
You should probably stop him from taking.
Yeah, I'm 2 feet away. I'm gonna slap him with my sword.
My sword.
My sword.
I need my face.
That means you should make an attack roll.
I should. Bless Sarah's dice. Fuck. Wait, no. Oh, 9. Yeah, that's a 9.
Plus what?
Plus, I don't know.
Plus what?
I do not know.
What am I plus?
You're
you're
Oh,
9 plus 5.
plus 5.
Or no, what did you
14.
use?
My longsword, plus 4.
It's plus 4.
13.
13.
Yeah.
Okay. 13 misses.
Hey,
Damn it.
well, you don't know. You don't know.
Can I use... Hold on.
Yeah, I'm afraid you accidentally just lop off a little piece of his cloak instead. She's a little too afraid about this person getting their face peeled off in front of her.
Yeah, I'm screaming the whole time. Fuck. Can I chuck a dagger at him? There's 2 weapon fighting. I don't know if that counts. My
A
longsword.
longsword.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a one-handed weapon.
One-handed weapon.
Yeah, so I suppose you can make another swing.
Just with no modifier since it's your offhand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Swing,
So
swing.
it would just be 1d4? Okay. That's
If you
better.
hit, it'll be a d4.
If it's a long... No, are you using the longsword?
No. Can I hit with the longsword again?
Using
I
a
was gonna
dagger.
put a dagger.
It's a dagger. Okay, you should... Yeah. Yep.
Thalos has the feat where he...
I have the feet to mod. What?
I rolled a 13. Don't have my
13 plus
HCC.
5. It's
I'm just gonna have to remind you guys.
The
I have
DC still
to
says
do my
that
college
you
was
just
left
wouldn't
a
have
while ago.
14,
What was that, Tyler?
18.
She
I
got a
have to
13
leave
plus
soon.
5.
I probably
which
should have
is
left a while ago.
18. She got
18. That hits. So you'll roll your 1d4.
Better than the thing! 3!
3.
Damn
Okay.
it! Damn it!
Damn, I'll pull it up for you.
Are not incorrect.
Thank you.
It wasn't planning to go this late, but some odd rolls have occurred tonight.
This one shot's gonna be a 2-shot!
Probably not. You catch him. You catch him in the leg, and he's gonna. Yeah, he's distracted enough that he lets go of Dove's face and kind of looks down at you.
Fuck.
By the way, It's his turn.
Fuck.
Mm.
Can I take any opportunity attacks if he's gonna try?
He's gonna try to finish what he started. But since his thing was broken, he does need to make another roll.
Roll low.
He's got a 16.
Damn it!
Okay.
And Dubs is a 15. So still currently paralyzed. You can't take a reaction, but you are resistant to necrotic damage. So you'll take 4 necrotic damage.
I should have healed.
You will also fall essentially incapacitated as he just peels the face off.
Oh damn!
Fuck you, Nicolas Cage.
What are you doing, Swingy boy?
That's where he likes to be.
He's got an itch. We're all gonna die.
He's gonna stare at the face for a minute, and he's gonna look over at you, Leslie.
No.
I would like my face back, please.
He's going to reach out.
No! Don't touch me! Don't touch me!
Hey, don't touch me there. That there is my no-no square.
Well, lucky for you, the chanting worked, and he only got an 8, so
Fuck off!
he's aided with his current treasure to really effectively reach for you. So then we're going to move over to Sevelex, the normal human.
Well, there's the one guy in there.
He has changed demeanor, yes. He is standing by himself. Okay.
Snake people.
Okay.
Snake people.
There's nothing stopping you from casting that.
Snake talks like people.
Sneeple.
Sneeple.
Yeah.
He's a Sneeple.
I think you're gonna have to finish this without me.
That's fine.
Yeah. He's going to collapse. Mooks.
Are you good with me? Are you good with me ducking out?
Even with this mentality, it'd be weird if I suddenly gave them like ample hit points. Like that'd be hard even for me to justify.
Tyler asked if he could duck out.
That's fine.
You'll just have to.
This went a little later than I thought it would, but you know, shit
Yeah,
happens.
I
RJ,
really
you
need
can
to
play
go.
as
Like,
the
I
person you hate
play-
while you're paralyzed.
No.
Thanks. Tell
thanks.
me how it goes.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for coming. Sure. You could do that as a bonus action.
Leslie
Okay.
sweats.
Normally we would move to Tyler. Tyler is not here, so
Tyler should get my face back.
we'll say that she is going to reach for your face.
All right.
I'll be running Celine now. She is going to attack all of you.
Betrayal.
Jeez, you never let the DM run your character. Just kidding. She's going to reach for Dove's face. She won't hit the guy, but she'll try to get the face back. So it'll be a contest between her and wow, Jesus.
Wow.
Okay, sure.
Oh.
He got one higher than her again.
Oh, come on.
God fucking damn it.
No joke. She got a 2. He got a 3.
God fucking damn it.
They had the same bonus, so.
God.
Oh, he is going to heartily play some keep away.
No, my face.
Oh, precious.
Praise.
He doesn't actually say that. He's just going to murmur out like, "Hey, that's rude. I took this.
Hey, it's mine.
I carefully peeled it off.
Mine."
Why is he holding Geraldo?
What do you mean? That's a face.
What do you mean? That's a face.
It's just a regular face.
Face in a trench coat sweats nervously.
God. So we'll go to top of the round, meaning at this point, the top of the round means Lazuli.
Yeah. Get back me face. Return the flask.
Oh, suffer my curse. What's your offer?
What's your offer? I mean, that's not wrong because not Leslie. Dove is always asking for money.
Hey, you're right.
What's your offer?
Dove's like, return my face. Pauses, thinks about it. What's your offer?
Considering your fucking rolls tonight, I'm scared to play this. And it should work.
Just get my face back.
Whatever you
I
want.
need it. What is it?
Do whatever.
Hypnotic pad. Oh, okay.
It basically makes him literally nothing. But he has to fucking.
You can if
It's a
you.
whizzing.
You can if you want.
Oh, I just rolled a 2 and a 3, right?
What?
I
A 2 and
mean,
a 3, right? I haven't been rolling like RJ typically does.
ooh.
I was thinking of playing Hypnotic Pattern. I have a lot. I just can I? Oh, I fucking playing Hypnotic Pattern on him. No movie.
You will drool.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna yell for the other two to look away before I cast it.
I'll allow it.
I was already considering it. Okay, you can't tell me I'm cheating.
I don't think you're cheating. I'm just reading.
Look away! Look away!
Charmed. Okay. Okay. Succeeds.
What?
Succeeds.
He succeeded.
He got a 19?
What the fuck?
17, sorry.
I'm mad.
Got any
Can I
bonus?
try and grapple as a bonus action the face away from him? What?
He says short.
Oh, okay. All I heard was
Yeah, you don't think of
Sure. You'll make, let's say you're both going to make acrobatics checks against each other. Which is what we've been doing. Gibby.
17.
She got 17.
Yeah, that beats his 14, so you're gonna
Yes.
be able to hop up and snatch the face out from him.
Mine!
Child grapples the face away from.
This is mine now.
Fuck off.
He is next in the initiative turn. And let's see. First things first. He's just going to try to claw you because he's fucking mad you took the face back.
Uncanny dodge.
I stole that fair and square. He doesn't say that, by the way, but
Yeah. That's mine.
He gets a what?
14.
God damn it!
look, I don't know what you want me to say.
I don't know. Coom.
That's 12 points of necrotic damage.
I'm gonna fucking die.
And, well, you want to take his face away now. He wants your face.
Why isn't he trying to steal the face he already peeled?
Because then he gets 2 for 1. If he peels your face, he can just take the other one with no
Then I
problem.
get
Fucker.
2.
And he has 2 faces.
Fucker.
Man, Mask Maker, how come your mom lets you have 2 faces? Because I peeled them off.
We have faces at home. The faces at home.
Well, lucky. He crit failed.
Good.
Ooh, that
Fuck off.
one.
Well, that would have.
It could've-
I'm not fully convinced Quinn could take it from there, given the awful followers. Speaking of Quinn, it is his turn.
Help! Help!
Help.
Help!
Yeah, they're coming in from the window and the door. Right? 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 Hmm. Yes.
What the fuck?
Oh, no! Quinlan, before you say anything, you say that a portal opens, the Vangabus comes out.
Those Vangabus.
No, I don't care. He didn't summon lesser demons. They can still have the stat blocks of lesser demons. He summoned the fucking Vangabus. That's what happened.
No, he summoned a Vangabus full of lesser demons.
Yes.
Yes! I will go with that.
You're making work for me, Queen. You're making work for me. Over time, and Queen, you're saying, hey, go look through the monster.
We like to party. We like to party.
Abyssal chicken.
A bus of abyssal chickens.
Revision. Proficient Reggie is actually an abyssal chicken.
I mean, it's up to me.
Abyssal chickens!
No.
Nothing happens when you roll the 1 or a 2. Even when you get a good roll, you can still. You might not get what you want.
Abyssal chickens!
I'll do a little bit of dice rolling here.
What kind of fucking party is it?
Abyssal party chickens.
That's going to be. Interesting. Interesting.
What are you doing, Ethan?
I'm perusing. I am perusing options.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Someone has essentially protected himself and said, fuck all of you.
Mm.
You are going to get 2 quasits.
Oh, I wanted abyssal chickens.
Not today. He gets quasits.
Oh, Jeff. My name, Jeff.
I'm Jeff. They are tiny. Okay, so that's going to happen. For simplicity's sake, I'm just going to slot them in past your turn to make things go a little bit quicker. So let's see what they do. Yeah, one of them will look. He'll try to poke you. He'll bounce off the little thing. He'll grumble to himself. They'll go for the towns. They'll go for some of the townspeople. And 2 of them will get dropped. Well, let's find out. So, Tyler is going. Does he have another spell slot? Let me check. I think he does. He'll cast. He's still got slots. He'll cast Shield of Faith targeting Lazuli for his turn.
Hey.
Your AC is going to go up by 2.
It's an avocado. Thanks.
Townspeople, let's see. There's a lot of people here who get rolls. Yep, those closets are super dead. Only had 7 hit points. It didn't take too many hits. So, probably why I didn't choose them. Because that's a bit much even for this mob. At least the way I've designed it.
Oof.
It's almost like I'm still trying to balance things.
Giant elks. Giant elks.
So, Lazuli, it's your turn.
Please,
I'm not
Father,
paralyzed.
bequeath me my face.
Because he did not make it.
Okay, I'm gonna disengage
Okay.
and fucking move back towards Dove and slap that face back on.
Slap me back my face meat, fam.
Yes. Just like, come here.
So,
Just whoop.
There.
see, can you disengage as a bonus action by any chance?
I don't know.
I don't believe you
actual
can.
action.
So you're, putting a face back on is an action. So take it or leave it. Disengage or
I mean,
slap the face.
shouldn't I be right next to her though?
Yeah, we're all kind of in the same vicinity.
I know. I was waiting for somebody to realize that. I really wanted to play along until someone said, "Wait a second, aren't I next to
Yeah, I'm
her?"
pretty sure I'm right next to her.
Yeah, you're
Slap me-
directly next to her.
slap
She
me
doesn't even
back
have
my
to see.
face meat, fam.
No, oh. Did it! We did it! I did
Okay. RJ, you'll regain consciousness. You're going to be prone until your next turn, but that's really not that
I'm also
important.
gonna
But,
fucking Mantle of Inspiration again because I'm scared of dying.
Okay, so you're targeting yourself, Quinn, and RJ, I'm assuming?
Yes.
It can. So RJ will get some because his were taken away. You haven't lost yours, so nothing
But I
happens.
can do it to myself and RJ, because yeah, his were gone.
So yours I do not.
Yeah, no. I didn't have any and RJ lost all of his, so
Or,
I didn't want
Yeah.
them to stack. I just don't want to die, thanks.
that's fair. That is fair.
Nothing for Yi, who has taken almost no hits, so chill the fuck out. Exactly. Okay, that's it. I'm done.
I mean, they survived the first, 4 swings.
Quinlan. I'll fucking do it again.
There's that
Good.
demon.
Fucking do it again.
Roll high, roll high, roll
Fucking
high.
do it again.
Fucking do it again.
Go.
I killed them all.
Yeah, Leslie.
Yeah?
You are going to hear some good old-fashioned abyssal whispers start flooding your ears.
No, 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 no,
Join
curses.
the party. Let go of yourself.
Curses in Infernal.
And I need a wisdom saving throw. Doesn't like my roll? Let's have her roll. Maybe she'll like that more.
Fucking
Would you like the cum dice?
give me your
The cum dice. The cum.
give me your fucking condoms. This stupid shit.
Assuming you got a 3.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Oof.
Roll the cum, see what the cum gives you.
You are in fact
Just
charmed.
it doesn't count and hit less. No! Fucking land! 13.
Oof. Should have rolled the cum, TV.
Sorry, what happens, Ethan?
So, it sounds like a great idea. Maybe just joining the party. But, man, if you're going to join the party, you better get a mask made. You better go talk to the mask maker.
You're already right in front of him,
I'm already right in front of him.
So she doesn't have to move to get to him.
I want to give him a hug
Yeah,
now.
but she spends her entire next turn only moving towards him.
But she can't
So-
move towards him if he's right in front of her.
So, meaning
Anyway.
her turn does nothing. Her turn has become forfeit.
Yeah, she stands in place.
Yeah, she's just going to stand there unless he moves.
Yep.
That being the case,
Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him.
yeah, I think he wants Dove's face back.
No! Okay.
Why not my face? I just fucked him over.
Cool.
Because you're now charmed and he knows you're not going to be able to do anything.
Cool.
And dashing away forces attack of opportunity to go get
That's cool. I'll just spend this fight not doing anything.
You could roll.
Actually, let me check something. Let me check something.
Well, I'm prone, so I can't do anything.
Actually, a good point.
I think I'd be spending my.
It looks like he might want a different person's face, actually, come to think of it.
Ooh.
After reviewing my notes, demon summoners,
Oh.
interesting.
Yeah, don't go for the pacifist elf. Go for the demon summoner.
I mean, that's interesting. Thanks. Right.
And I mean, this man is all about parties.
If I could keep it on the table, that'd be lovely. So he'll roll. Oh my god.
Ooh.
24.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
Time to begin the peeling.
OP as fuck.
Quinlan is going to take 18 necrotic damage.
Oh my god. Wait, you still have the 8 buff, so that's only 10 necrotic. Thank fucking god. Huh.
Yeah, you are currently paralyzed. Your face is half off. Yeah. And then it would move to your turn, does nothing. It moves to the townspeople's turn. They'll just kind of flood in a bit more. They're kind of all fumbling over themselves.
They've turned to liquid.
Yee. Akira.
They're close enough that Celine is attempting to distract them. It doesn't really seem to do anything, but God bless her, she's trying.
Fine.
She's
So it moves
trying.
over to Doug.
All right.
Hey, man.
Fucking.
Do I need to get up or something?
It would take just half your movement to get up.
I mean, I'm just gonna get up anyway.
It doesn't really affect you. You're a sniper.
Do I get? Okay, you're incapacitated. Fair enough.
What about me?
Well, you have to be near him.
Oh, fuck, that's right.
No. I understand you're incapacitated. I'm saying Lazuli is next to me. You're not near him, so you wouldn't give it to me.
Behind child.
Is Celine close enough to him?
He is not.
Slane is closer by
Okay.
Celine's a little closer over by you guys.
Oh.
I'm just checking, that's all.
Unfortunately, Salivex was kind of off by himself.
I don't
That's
want
fine.
fire. He's made out of weird black ooze.
I don't have any fire. I have arrows.
Light the arrow on fire and then shoot it at me.
I mean, can I do that?
Do you have something to light it on fire with?
Check your equipment.
I have a tinderbox.
Have anything to actually ignite? The tip of the arrow is not just going to ignite.
Well, I have hemp and rope and cloth and shit, so I can wrap cloth around. Yeah.
If you wanted to, I don't allow you to spend your bonus action to make it a flaming arrow.
Yeah. So I'll do that.
You've got the supplies.
Yeah. So I will make one flaming arrow, and we're gonna go for. Oh, hold on. Steady. Boom. Headshot. So I'm gonna go for another full draw shot here, because that's my thing.
For that. So.
Huh?
I said, yeah, that's gonna happen.
18.
That hits.
So that's gonna be 7. 7 plus 5
12,
plus 10 is 22.
10.
Yeah, 22.
This arrow whizzes through the air.
And it's also on fire, so I don't know if that does anything to it.
Maybe, except for the fact that it is going to pass directly through his head and pin his mask to the wall.
Ooh!
Oh?
and he is going to collapse, as will all of the townsfolk.
Oh. Well, that really was a boom headshot.
That escalated.
So for all of that, I was actually a bit worried. You had reduced him to 14 hit points until he just started rolling better.
Really?
Yes, he was at
Just a struggle
14.
getting a hit
Because
in.
of that, because of 2 early crits, I was like, that's a shame. This guy's going to be kind of cleaned up pretty fast, but he got to do his thing once. And then he just started doing well enough to keep you guys busy, and then just everyone else started missing.
Leslie's gonna immediately run up and put
Yeah,
his
Leslie,
face back on, by the way.
How is this?
I'm putting your face back on, Quinn.
I only
Wait,
wanted.
here, high five sound again. There it is.
Yo, bro, fam, let me get that face meat back.
Yeah, it is extremely disorienting. It is like you've been hanging upside down for like 10 minutes and you suddenly stand back up. That's what having your face put back on is like.
Oh, God.
It's a head rush, let me tell you.
I'm going to walk over to the mask pinned to the wall.
Right?
Can I inspect it?
You can. So just feeling it, this thing has an immense magical energy coming off of it.
Mm-hmm.
With most magic items, it's hard to say exactly what it does just by holding it.
Right.
Celine, do an Arcana check.
Arcana check, I suppose. What's up?
Go for it.
Okay.
I guess I can actually do it. I don't know.
17.
Oh, you're decent.
17. Normally, you think you might have to spend some time with a magic item to learn exactly what it does. But something about this just feels like it's almost telling you what it does.
Mm-hmm.
Is effectively a mask of... what would the word... What did I write the word as? How did I phrase this?
How did you phrase it?
That's a good question. That's why I'm checking my notes. Yes. You have the feeling, you're not sure why you know this, but if you were to wear this mask, nobody would be able to actually recognize you.
Oh.
As in, they would see you go, oh, hi, how are you? And if you left and came back, it'd be, oh, hi, how are you? I don't believe we've met before.
Is this the fucking cowl thing from Skyrim? No, not Skyrim. Oblivion. The gray cowl the guy wears. It's the thieves' skills.
So basically, I can just wear it and nobody will know who I am.
Right? I mean, they'll
remember
meet you and they'll keep an eye on you, but if you were to essentially leave their field of vision, come back.
So you're the silence. You are the silence.
I will keep it then.
That sounds like a thing you would do.
Yeah, I will keep it.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, you just won't remember who I am. Who is that person that killed that guy? I don't know.
It was somebody, I don't remember.
Do you think there's any way to get these people's faces back?
I don't know. Is there any way to get their faces back?
If everyone would like to, anyone who's interested in doing so would like to make investigation.
I'd like to investigate the body because I have a +7.
There, I'll have Tyler roll investigation to look
Doug
around.
is going to walk over to Savalix and kneel down and reach into her pocket and offer him some mashed up chocolate cake. And he'll pet him on the head. There, demon puppy.
Demon puppy. Maybe she called you demon puppy and not infidel puppy.
You tried your best, and I appreciate your efforts. Unlike some people.
You're not looking at me, right?
Well, no, she's obviously looking at Celine. She hates Celine.
Fucking pacifist.
He's just going to give you a nervous thumbs up.
We're not friends, and we never will be. I gave you one task to earn my friendship, and you failed horribly.
Can I investigate the dead body?
Sure can. Haven't you rolled?
No.
I said you could roll for that.
Oh, I didn't hear you on the...
Okay.
Fucking Christ, these dice hate me. I'm using different ones for last.
Roll the cum.
Give me this shit.
Roll the cum.
Goodbye. That's one better.
Well, you're ace, so why would the cum work for you?
Because they worked earlier.
I don't know.
I'm just going to
that's
say the
fine.
bad roll means it just takes extra time. Not like he's going anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Also, that's just how I designed it. Like, a bad roll doesn't mean you don't find it. He's dead. He's not going anywhere. Patting him down.
Wait,
you
he
do-
isn't dead. Shy surprise.
There's a face in his hands and death in his eyes.
That was so good.
But you can't do jujitsu. Lazuli screaming.
Lazuli screaming at that salesman man.
So what do I find?
I mean, you find a bag of holding on his waist.
Open up the bag of holding.
Oh, it's got all faces. It's got faces in it. I
Yeah,
bet
if you reach in, you'll pull out a face.
Shrieking at the top of my lungs while dumping the bag.
It is faces, 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 faces.
Faces.
And this child just shrieking.
What faces you got, bitch? Random people.
I feel like if it won't go on, it just won't stick.
We don't know that.
Oh, God.
Do you want to try and just start sticking faces on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, no, I'm kind of just like catatonic screaming right now.
We're just gonna start sticking random faces on random people and see what happens.
I am definitely a very disturbed.
The two of you find out one of you was correct, and that one was Phoebe. The faces aren't sticking until you eventually find what you assume is the correct person.
Oh, that would have been great. Just we do it all wrong. Job well done.
Yeah, I decided to end it on a high note and not let you guys be those big of dicks. Sorry, DM cock blocked.
Fine. So, okay, we give everyone back their faces.
Yeah, and they'll all spring to life, and they are all very confused. There is a small handful of dead people, yes.
Leslie's gonna take a break by going out to find other guy. Ally half-elf man.
Oh yeah, the guy who didn't want anything to do with this.
The guy who was just trying to escape the town.
Yeah. Well, I highly doubt he knows what's going on.
I mean, it takes you guys a solid, hour and a half to get everybody's faces on.
Oh, no.
Because you're working on, the
part of
entire
that,
town.
Remember?
Yeah, well, we're doing the face thing that
She
Leslie
was
went to go
screaming
find
and just
him.
kind of left because she couldn't handle it anymore. So she went to look for the only other normal guy in town.
Yeah, you can find him in one of his alleys. He showed you a few. Notice you coming up. He's kind of peeking around and just kind of moving silently towards the edge of town.
We killed the mask maker.
He's gonna spin around in utter surprise, what?
We killed the mask
It's
maker.
you.
And my party members are all in the process of putting faces back on the townspeople. Maybe you want to try and find your friends?
He's gonna kind of look out towards the edge of town, which is barely visible at this point, and look back at you. Looks back at the edge of town, back to you.
Your friends.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
I'm just gonna kind of walk back with him, I guess.
He'll just walk back with you. In fact, he'll assist with getting the faces back on while you may or may not resume screaming.
I'm just kind of gonna stay away from it for now. Maybe hang out and help with the people who have their faces.
4 of you, you can cut it down to like 45 minutes to get everyone's faces back on. It's not a massive town.
I'll just start explaining
yeah.
what happened to the people who have their faces back now.
They're all looking at you like you've got 6 heads. Like, excuse me, what happened? He did what? Huh?
If you really don't believe me, you can confirm with the 4 other people here that just experienced the hell that you were.
They're
going
going to stare at you and be like, "What? We don't. What festival?
Oh God, no! I already know what Dove is
The
doing.
party decorations? Like,
No,
what
the
the
party decorations?
So
fuck is all this?"
So Ethan, this is what Dove will do.
Yes.
I'm gonna put on the mask I
Okay.
got.
Okay.
I'm gonna punch Selena in the face,
Okay.
turn the corner, and then come back and punch her in the face. And then turn the corner and come back and punch her in the face.
Celine's gonna walk over to Lazuli and be like, "There is just a mob of people that do not like me and keep punching me."
What do you mean by a mob of people?
And I'm
They
gonna
just
come
keep
back.
coming around
I'm
that corner.
just some person comes up, punches her in the face, turns the corner. Some other person comes up, punches her in the face.
Wow, this is reminding me vaguely of Dove.
And then Dove comes back. What did I miss?
A lot of people punching Celine in the face.
She probably deserved it.
Shrugs.
I like this.
With that, adventure's complete. So we will end the Festival of Faces.
Fantastic. I literally just found the perfect use for that item.
Oh, good God.
Well, that's just the advantage of one shots. You can just reward the party with overpowered shit.